Oh, hey, Ja. Oh, it is time for us to do something ceremonious.
Oh, you gotta do that bit.
Oh, I fucking love this. Hey, what's up, Sionis? Wait, happy birthday? Is it someone's birthday today?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Zephyr. You don't know what's happening anymore? Alright, we've added... Oh, it's Storm's birthday!
Did you wish Storm happy birthday?
Happy birthday, Storm, if you're watching. I just want to say I watched the whole stream yesterday, even though I was mostly lurking, and the game's great. Thank you. I love the lurk. I appreciate the lurk. My bond with Karara is even stronger now. Well, I just added her to the best friends screen, so...
So we're deciding whether to do... So we're gonna... The way it works now that there's decisions...
Also, Zephyr's here, so we have to do... Thank you.
I don't know.
Wait, I thought you were Ewing Grant, and that would have been so funny.
Yes,
Hey, Tenkai.
we're doing routes, and basically it's whoever gets to do the route first. I was saying we should do alphabetical order. So I would get the first one. We can either do a poll, rock, paper, scissors, or a randomizer. I'm gonna be honest with you, I think the safest one is a randomizer, because I feel like...
We are not doing a randomizer. It's either going to be a poll or rock, paper, scissors.
Well, it would be a lot of decisions, but like basically you get one run till the end, because I assume there's multiple different endings, right?
Instead of alternating routes, I suggest alternating decisions, because the routes aren't clear-cut, but there are a lot of decision splits.
I guess...
So we could do tit for tat, like I make a decision, Grant makes a
Well,
decision.
that's okay. Some can be mega long. It's just, you suck. One of us might be really bad and make the decisions where we trust all the wrong people, and we just die. And that's okay.
Wait, Lisa's a Troner now? Oh, Lisa.
Some people might get the eat a fish ending in Nier Automata. That happens. Other people might get ending A. That's okay.
Yeah. You let her in the Discord? Oh no. So yeah, guys, I don't know exactly how we're gonna do this. Like... I get what Grant's saying, because if we do one route, like let's say I send us down a route that he didn't want to go down, but then he's making decisions in the one that I put us on, it's kind of weird. You know what? We need to look at the fucking flowchart and then we'll decide if it's too long.
That's what we're deciding. We're deciding either randomizer,
so
a poll on who gets it, or
yeah.
rock, paper, scissors.
When we do rock, paper, scissors, by the way, it's rock, paper, scissors, and then on the fourth you do whatever, right? Just so you know, there's no cheating. This is discussed
Polling
beforehand.
could be funnier. Yeah, but I think people are going to poll against me because this is Pangy's stream, and I don't want to take that chance. I'm scared of losing.
Polling? Well, here's the
I've
thing.
never been good at popularity contests.
But Grant, you don't...
Well, yes.
You don't know... Oh yeah, I always say that. You don't know... My chat is not definitively on my side. As a matter of fact, they actively work against me, like, sometimes.
Choose between you two. Okay. I would do a randomizer if I was going to do it. Like a coin flip. I'd rather a coin flip.
I like seeing Pangy flustered. I actively plot against Pangy. See? This is what I'm talking about. Okay? This is why the Viewer's Choice Iron Mans are so impressive when I beat them, because you guys are always... See? Yeah, yes, I'm flustered now. Okay, yes. Literally only Kuroi is on your side. Fabbles is usually...
I thought of the fairest way to do this, guys, okay? Fairest way. So we do Pokemon Showdown, 1v1, 2 Smurgles that only know Metronome.
We're not doing this.
Whoever wins gets to go first.
Anyways.
Thoughts? Okay, I'm seeing a lot of yeses. I don't...
All right.
I would be down. I want to do it that way. I think that's fair. Smurgle battle, 1v1, only know Metronome. Whoever wins. Thoughts? Okay, let me get my laptop.
Pokemon Showdown. Is this just like, it's a web... I played on the browser, right? How do we... So wait, how do you set it up?
Give me a sec.
I should probably make it a separate thing and then we could do this. Grant is... yeah. Grant's no match for me. Was not expecting a stream today, neither was I, Bubble One, but we're addicted. I need help. We love that Grant's the drama, yes. Grant, he's being very dramatic. Not only are we streaming because of Grant today, but now he's challenged me to Pokemon Showdown in order to decide which one of us will choose the first decision.
What do you want to do? 1v1, yeah, 1v1.
How do you set it up?
We gotta make the Pokemon. 100, no items.
Metronome.
Give it 4.
A couple's name?
And give it Moody. Okay, so go to team building.
Pangrant? Pangrant. It can't be Pants. Wait, what? Do what?
Go to team building.
Yeah. Can't I just join your lobby or whatever?
Okay.
Yeah, don't do Moody.
Well, Moody's more fun. It's more random. But fine, you're right. We won't do Moody.
Wait, babe, can I just join yours? Look, it says find a battle. Find a user.
You have to create your Mon.
How do you do that? It cannot be Grawl. You guys know me as Pangy. You can't just suddenly decide that Paul is the merger.
New team. Just do it.
Grong or Grant Tong. You guys are these are getting progressively worse. Pangrants. It's reminding me of Cramorant a little bit, which is fun, right? I love Cramorant because he's kind of like me. Wait, we're doing EVs?
You have to have at least one.
Oh. Cramor Grant. But then there's no Pangy.
Choose a name.
Username, Pangy. Or Pang Tong, fine.
Give me a sec.
Grangy? Okay, hold on, guys. Something amazing is happening on this day. You're about to see it. France, he's queuing. So here's what we're doing to decide.
Go home. Accept.
Okay, hold on. We gotta turn off the music to get into this. Alright, Grant. We're doing, so, for those of you just getting here, We are doing Pokemon Showdown, Smeargle Mirror 1v1 metronome only to decide which one of us will get the first decision. It's the only fair way for us to decide this. Alright.
Choose your Mon.
Oh, wow. Okay, is yours shiny?
Yeah.
What? Okay, so how do I just... I use Aerial Ace.
Okay.
Grant used Pin Missile.
Okay.
It's fine, I guess. It only hit twice. His literally doesn't know what it's doing. I used Milk Drink. Who am I?
Okay,
ET
wait,
or-
okay, withdrawal's fine, withdrawal's fine.
Okay, he boosted his defense. Alright, I haven't been hexed, however...
What is this crap?
Did I get it? Was that acrobatics?
Yeah.
Okay, Dark Void? I can't use that move. Wait,
Blast burn, good. Fuck!
wait, Guard Split? I don't know. Flatter,
Okay. But you're immune to
because of own tempo, and now I use Mud Shot.
I'm literally getting cheated!
Okay. Rock Throw, yes. Steelix. Mist Ball, what is that?
I don't know, that's fine. Fine.
Okay, Shell Sidearm? I'm pretty sure they made that up.
Ugly beast.
Okay, when Leech is dead. Oh god, I'm so losing.
Wait, what's happening to me? Oh,
I'm losing.
I'm using Razor Shell.
Okay, I lose unless I kill you.
Triple Dive.
Okay.
Wait, what's happening? Oh god, wait, my health.
I lose. No!
Alright.
No. Guys, no.
Well, it seems you've left yourself open, and I will be choosing the first route.
That was pretty close. It was
Rigged as usual.
It was rigged, I know!
Yourself open!
Alright, well, you know, at least we have Carrara. For those of you guys that didn't see, Carrara.
Don't believe
Pengy
it.
cheated, guys.
Carrara has joined us on the godly...
You know, maybe we should do
Screen.
a poll on whether that was rigged and that your win should be overturned.
I will accept my role instead.
Thoughts on chat, everyone? Should we start a poll if that was rigged?
I will accept my victory and the proper decisions.
Rigged.
Um,
Rigged.
Sorry, executive order. It's an executive order.
We overturned those in court.
Get your act together!
So wait, it says clear 0. Does that mean we have no endings?
Can we have a line for I'm gonna build a great wall?
No.
Pengy won't let us add.
And why did you make this rigged poll? It doesn't matter. You know what? And yeah, I do. Both options gotta say yes, okay?
Wait.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Don't vote in the poll. It's meaningless. Polls are meaningless here. Don't you understand?
Is it gone already?
No. Oh, it might be weird on voter suppression. Okay, that's enough. So wait. We are actually back on day 2, I believe.
Dave, there was a lot of votes saying it was rigged.
Well, because the answers are yes or yes. I got out of bed and slowly made my way toward the door. Along the way, I happened to catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror.
It's Kelly game time!
64 votes? Wait, why was it channel points? Okay, whatever.
I'm sorry, it was rigged.
In spite of everything, I'm still me, right? It's the same face I see in the mirror every morning, but somehow something about it feels wrong. I don't know how to describe it. It's like this reflection doesn't feel like me anymore.
Who are you? I'm Takumi Sumino. Aren't I? Ugh, what am I doing? This is stupid. Ugh.
What are we gonna do when we see Ato? I have to know, I have to know, I have to know.
I want to know what's happening on the fucking satellite.
Yeah, the satellite thing is seriously, it's fucked up.
Where am I? Who am I?
Struggling to make sense of the images flooding into my mind, I staggered outside.
So were you guys surprised Ato was the bad guy? So surprised. It actually gave me flashbacks of Chapter 3 in Danganronpa, where I was totally caught off guard when Celeste was the murderer.
Everything was how I remembered it. The rooftop, the plain prefab huts that served as our rooms, and of course the wall of undying flames surrounding the school. Having lost them once before, seeing them again was almost comforting, encouraging even.
No doubt about it. It works. This is the past.
We literally just time traveled back to day 2, Mars.
So basically,
Traveled back in time.
I predicted this around day 50 or something, I think it was. Where I didn't have any proof, but I said some. Yeah, so Ato was obviously evil.
I mean, Ato was involved in everything that happened in the game, so he literally had to be the bad guy.
Yeah, but basically our passive, we're the only character that doesn't have a combat passive. Our passive allows us to redo waves. Basically, we absorbed this person who's super powerful, is a psychic phantom. Yeah, was when it was real that Pingy was the true villain. Yes, basically, our power got upgraded to be able to rewind not just a wave, but back in time, days at a time. So now we basically, it's a story reason for why we have a flowchart.
Yeah, so we time traveled back because we basically got a shit end where Nozomi died, Ima died, Hiriko stayed dead, Sirei stayed dead, and we killed Ato because he was the drama. You were okay. I actually, my jaw dropped and I got goosebumps when they sent the rocket back down. Then they're like, oh my god, it's fucked up here, and I'm like, what do you mean? What's going on? I did it. I've traveled back in time. That fact slowly started to sink in. This was really happening.
This time I won't mess things up. I'll keep my promise. Nothing is going to stop me this time. I'll protect the ones I hold dear. And we'll all go to the satellite together. I won't let things play out the way they did before.
Okay, so... is that the moon? Right on cue, I felt a presence behind me. His presence.
We can understand him now.
I could finally hear the strange boy's voice. The way I was now, he could communicate directly with cryptoglobin in my blood.
You're wrong. It's not the moon. That's the artificial satellite humanity's survivors fled to. Huh? You wanted to see if I could understand you, right? Well, I can. Give it a try. You can really hear me? Yeah. My cryptoglobin is strong enough now. I used a little of your power to come here from the future. My power? The future? I know, it's a lot to take in. You don't have to believe me right away. But it's true. I absorbed your cryptoglobin and came back. To try again. To redo these 100 days. And make things better.
You're right. It is a lot, but I believe you.
Really? Just like that?
Sirei keeps me informed about what's going on, but I know he's kept my existence secret from you.
So, by the way, guys, my theory about this character is that he's the last playable character because we had one extra empty slot when you do the adventure. So there was a slot for Hiriko, there was a slot for Moko, and then there's his slot.
I doubt you'd be this calm if it were really your first time seeing me. You're even able to talk to me in this form. That is alone is enough for me to believe that you're saying is true.
Thanks, that'll make things a lot easier.
It also explains the irregularity I sensed a little while ago.
An irregularity?
I'm not sure how to explain it, but I kind of felt a kind of pulse, I suppose. Then my body got hot and feverish. It was like my cryptoglobin had suddenly been supercharged.
If that's true, then I put my hand over my chest to feel my own heartbeat, that violent pulsing. It felt the same as before I left. You got 5 mins! Oh, is that Travis?
Yes, it is.
Hi, Travis. I think I might have come back with all my powers intact.
Make sure you follow the stream.
It's not just your memories. Your cryptoglobin was also carried over from your previous timeline.
No, TJ would never come here and follow it.
In that case, what I felt was probably my cryptoglobin resonating with yours.
Nah, Travis is our friend that came over and hung out with us tonight. We played Ticket to Ride, and we all went to a bubble TT place after. Why did I say it twice? Resonating.
Yes, sensing a power equal to its own must have stimulated it.
You're saying your powers got stronger just because I'm here?
I'm only guessing, even if I don't know very
There's
much
no
about
doubt.
how cryptoglobin works.
Shit.
But if it can send your consciousness back in time, I don't think it's out of the question for it to cause a reaction in another.
You're probably right. In the future, you told me something similar.
I did. Interesting. But assuming your arrival is what simulated my cryptoglobin, I don't think I'm the only one to benefit from its effects. The other members of the Special Defense Unit should have felt it too, almost like our powers are sinking.
Not them explaining why your characters are going to be better fighters this time around, now that we're looping.
Yeah, that's funny.
This game actually covered all of its bases, I feel like. So everyone else is stronger now too? That's unexpected, but I guess it's a good thing. We're all on the same side after all.
But still, I don't understand. What are you doing here? It must have been important if you'd subject yourself to 100 days of war all over it. Just what happened in the future?
It's a long story. Before I get into that, can you tell me how far I've come back? What day is this?
It's the day after you were all brought here. Day 2 out of...
Day 2. What happened here the first time around? I feel like there was something important, but... What are you doing out here anyway? There must be a reason you appeared. Save Glasses Girl? Literally, Glasses Girl, the Hiruko, is my favorite character.
Hurry! Her guests are about to arrive!
But I feel like I've started to like other characters more because she was out of the picture for so long. So I'm really excited to have her back.
So get her back so she'd be your favorite again.
Yeah, pretty much. Although Kurara right now I think is my favorite character.
Oh, that's great. Honestly, even her just admitting it takes a lot for someone to admit they fucked up. And they're like, why would you have saved me when
I was a dick.
Yeah.
Of course. I almost forgot in all this excitement. I need to ask you something. That's why I created this avatar. I'm looking for someone to talk to.
What did you want to ask me about?
Have you seen Saray? How come he comes to the defense room to talk to me every night, but he didn't show up today?
Oh, don't tell me Saray's already gone.
He did not die day 2.
Huh? Saray? Of course, that's what's so important about our second day here.
Her guests are about to arrive!
Save him! Save him!
Oh my god, we didn't come back soon enough.
We're gonna fucking kill you, Ato.
Wait, we have to... They're probably in the gym right now.
Hey.
That was when Saray disappeared, right after promising to tell us about the truth
He
of
died
the
on
war.
day 2.
This is the night Ato kills Saray.
He does what?
We have to find them. We might still be... we might still be in time to stop it.
Alright, if Soray's in danger, I won't ask questions. I'll help you look for him. It's not easy for me to maintain this form, but it sounds like there are a ton of important things at stake.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
I'll let you know as soon as I find anything.
It's killing game time!
Yeah, I didn't realize it was day 2.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 sorry, I started holding the button so I could run. The ghost boy disappeared into thin air as if he'd been swallowed up by his own flames. If I can protect Saray, the future is bound to change. I have to stop Ato. I won't let him mess everything up this time. Before beginning my search, I headed for the war room. Whatever happened next, I was going to need my infuser. Okay, I'm ready to take on Ato. Now I just have to find him.
He's in the gym.
Back in my timeline, he said he called Saray out to discuss something.
Please
Where
hurry.
was it again?
It's urgent.
Yeah, it was definitely the gym.
Remember that,
Run, Takumi!
fashion over there?
Yeah, but I'm doing this for dramatic effect.
Guys, what did I get myself into? Fuck you, dude.
Hurry, hurry, hurry!
Okay.
Guys, dramatic effects.
Dramatic effect, where's the gym? I don't think it is.
We never really went in the gym, actually.
Pretty much.
I
I
was only on the carnival.
flung the door to the gym open and charged inside, afraid of what I might find.
Takumi. Ah. Sumino?
His voice!
What are you doing here? God! I could ask you the same thing. Me? Oh, I just...
Oh, we caught you, bitch!
You told Sire there was something you wanted to discuss alone after sleeping hours. What? He's taught you how to use Hemo Anima, and you've used this conversation to get him to relax around you. Now you're planning to take advantage of his dropped guard to destroy him before he has a chance to fight back.
Saray, detonate the bomb!
Huh.
Destroy me? What are you thinking, Outsuki? You'll never defeat the invaders without me! No! Besides, did you forget what I told you earlier? You got a bomb in you! I can detonate whatever I want! That won't matter so long as he takes you out in one hit. He can always come back with the Revive-O-Matic.
Hello?
Hey, man. You know, you're right. I can't believe I didn't think of that. But what would you want? Why would you want to kill me anyway? I was going to tell you the truth tomorrow. I'm being nice. If I die, you won't have a clue what's going on here. And having no leader will make your battles even harder.
Hey, man.
That's exactly what he wants, but I won't let that happen this time. This time. Takumi, what's gotten into you? This is all a big misunderstanding. I wasn't really going to harm Saray. I just wanted to threaten him a little, to make sure he wasn't lying.
I'm getting fucking Nagato vibes. Nagato?
Yes.
Fucking Nagato vibes. Fuck this guy.
Sunday's been good, man. We did a lot of packing today, and we hung out with some friends. Now we're doing a little late stream.
And I lost in Pokemon Showdown.
Yeah, we did a Pokemon Showdown battle to decide who would get the first route choice. Why would he say this time? He's probably caught up in the moment. I mean, he says we're fighting a war to decide the fate of all humanity. If that's true, then you want to sabotage it and guarantee humanity's destroyed. Isn't that right?
What?
That was key info for Ato, yeah.
What? You want humanity to be destroyed?
What are you talking about? Why would I want to do something so horrible? Don't try to deny it. I know how you see us. Unsightly, freakish, eerie monsters. What? And you think you've been chosen as some kind of savior who will rid the planet of our vile species. There's no hiding it, Ato. I know everything.
You hate humanity? I don't understand.
How? I never told anyone any of that. Not even once. So how...
How do you know about all this, Takumi?
How is this game so good?
If you want to blame somebody, blame your future self. You laid it all out in a lengthy monologue.
Oh.
What? The future? That's right. I come from a future where you sabotaged this academy. I came back to fix it and to stop you. So, it's not just your appearance. You're actually crazy, too. Okay, well, there's your crazy face. Well, I have to say, this is a disappointment. I was so sure you'd be the easiest one to deceive. What a pity I'll have to kill you first. I'm ready for you this time.
I'm going to stop you and change the future.
Also, Saray, run away, please.
Please, I want us to have our Bankai.
It's been a day here. A bird flew into my rear passenger window and shattered it? What? Did you find a bird in your car?
Oh, we do have a new sword. Red is a different color.
Is it?
Purple now.
I don't know.
I don't think guys, Lisa, Nano, or anyone else who's played this game, was our sword originally purple? I think it's new, right? Because it's the flames, right? We got our Bankai.
So it being purple is new.
What are you talking about?
So we did get our Bankai!
So it's not just your appearance.
Tangy was a doubter. I was like, we need to
Crazy,
unlock
too.
our Bankai. And we got our
It
Bankai.
doesn't matter. You can try to stop me, but you don't stand a chance. I just felt a surge in my hemo anima.
What? Your hemo anima.
Because we're here. And he's resonating.
Time to test it on you. Prepare to die, vile human.
Wait, music. What is this song? User gains random buff after taking action. Adds attack +1 for every ally that dies per wave.
Oh, wow.
Oh, God!
Let's do this.
Okay, but wait. Sacrificing is gonna be insanely good. He only has 13 HP. Oh, I have no... We don't have our items yet.
My turn. Take this.
It's killing game time, Lisa.
So,
We hit the wrong one.
anyway,
Yeah,
we go.
just hit through armor. Check his voltage skill. Oh. I actually can't check it yet. We're actually kind of close with the bleeds. Oh, but bleed is only for one. Oh, that's an attack boost.
Let's do this.
What's his movement? Oh yeah, it's far. I can't. I was like, could we
Ready
run
when
away
you
and
are.
airblade him?
We need to regroup.
This reminds me of, like,
Cut you down.
your starter battle.
Absorbing the baby's cryptoglobin has transformed Takumi's, yeah, it reminds me of that too, Crimson Assault skill to Azure Blitz. Azure Blitz has a wide vertical range with a piercing effect, capable of killing distance enemies. Okay. So they gave Pierce to his special skill. Oh,
My
we're just
turn.
gonna push away.
Go back up. You use your special attack.
Oh.
I was trying to show you.
Oh, I see.
I've got this.
He's dead.
One
We
last.
got our Bankai, guys! This
Oh
is
yeah,
sick.
it looks so cool. It was red before, right?
You got fucking OPs.
Well, that answers our question. If we see Ato, we literally just kill him.
We are upgrading him backslash to max level.
Yeah.
We need it. That one we just need extra damage on.
Because we spam it. Impossible! How can you be so much stronger than me?
That was really something, Sumino. When did you get so strong? I mean, you did okay in yesterday's battle, but you're on a whole other level now.
It's only been 1 day since then. What happened to you? Only 1 day. Maybe that's how it seems to you, but for me it's been so much longer. I've already spent a full 100 days with you, Ato. I never even guessed at your true nature until it was too late.
Everything we did, everything we sacrificed, it was all for nothing. All because of you.
Where's all this coming from, Sumino? What's going on with you?
I think I can explain, Sirei.
Another voice joined the conversation, the Flame Kid, speaking directly into my head at the same time. He appeared. What the?
Ato really did betray us. It's just like you said, Takumi.
You made some kind of avatar out of undying flames? I didn't know you could do that.
I was worried when you didn't come to the defense room. Well, it's more than that, really. I wanted to see the people who are fighting to protect me up close. At least once.
I'm kind of gagged that Sirei died on day 2.
I did not realize it was that early. Oh my god, we're gonna have him for the rest of the game now, and we're gonna have freaking Yuriko, who died on like day 18, right?
You can hear him too, Sirei?
That's right. He can only communicate via hemo-anima telepathy, but I've got equipment built into me to receive those signals.
I remember when you found him cut up in the trash bin. Yeah, that was Ato.
Now, you said you could explain all this?
Yes, you might be having trouble believing Takumi, but it'll probably mean more coming from me.
The Ghost Boy went on to tell Sirei everything I told him when I arrived in this timeline. Naturally, the little creature was taken aback. Who would it be?
Use hemo-anima to travel through time? Now that you mention it, Aotsuki did say he felt a sudden surge of power back there.
We did see him every day through the announcements, true. For sure we want to hang with a guy who put a bomb in our chest? Yes. Although that part is kind of weird.
It seems to be a side effect of Takumi's arrival.
Well, butter my biscuits. I never expected anything like this to happen. Just goes to show you, we haven't even scratched the surface of what Cryptoglobin can do.
What are you all talking about? Where did this fiery monster come from? All that stuff from the future? Is it really true? What have you done, Takumi? You don't need to know that. You'll only try to use anything I tell you against me anyway. It's over, Ato, and I won't let you destroy humanity. You're gonna kill me then? Is that what you're saying? You seem like such a nice guy, too. You must really hate me. What did I do to deserve such malice, Takumi? Think about it. I haven't actually done anything. Are you really gonna take my life because of something you think I might do?
That's a very valid point.
This is going to be a choice.
It's like, would you go back in time and kill Hitler if you could?
Yeah. There's no might about it. You'll definitely mess things up if I don't stop you.
I mean, the truth is, with that one is, history was set up where someone was going to come to power and someone was going to use hate against a group of people. It might not have ended as badly, but something would have caused something back then. It was sadly the recipe for that.
I know you well enough to be sure of that. It's not like anything I say can change your mind about humanity, can it? You're right. There's no changing who I am. You're all just unsightly monsters. That's a firm, immutable truth. As long as I live, I'll never stop hating your whole vile species.
We're killing Ito. No.
I've gotta say, you two are full of surprises. Both of you. How an outlier like you ended up here is a real mystery, Aotsuki. The desire to eliminate humanity is totally antithetical to our mission here. I'll have to look into how such an error could have occurred. Now that I know all this, there's no use preserving you anymore. Ito's used. Oh! What, he's gonna blow him up!
He just erases DNA record from problematic, yeah. We can't come back.
I erased Atsuki's DNA record from the Revivomatics database.
Huh?
So, on this topic, Legends of Korra did an amazing job showcasing you really don't know what happens if you take out one bad person. You don't know what actually happens, and that's what Season 3 and Season 4 kind of shows, is in Season 3 they take out one corrupt leader. Season 4 is showing what happens if you just take out a corrupt leader without a plan.
I think this game is gonna run that a lot. Like, if you try to correct one decision, it could lead to good and bad outcomes.
Yeah. Is there a path where everyone survives? Probably. I would be shocked if there isn't.
Yeah, I would be
But-
surprised if there isn't a route where you actually like try to fix Ato. We could leave that to Lisa though, and she can just let us know how it goes.
Lisa's, I can fix him.
Yeah. Lisa's trying to. Lisa did say she likes bad boys, and it doesn't get any more bad than Ato. Try to save May. Oh, that's the Rosen route where everyone survives. Right, the anti-violence, pacifist route.
So this is kind of like a crazy situation because he is mentally ill. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what you do in this situation. It's like there's people who literally like there's literally like a mental illness where like you believe that you're missing an arm and you will do nothing but to try and cut off your arm because you literally mentally believe that you should not have that arm. I don't know how you fix this. Like, I really don't know what the answer to this is. Like, do we just... I mean, there's too much at stakes. I think the answer is kill Ato. That's sadly the case right now. But he is ill, and I don't know if I really condone killing someone because they're ill.
Right, the answer might actually be friendship. But as of right now, I'm feeling like, ew. So, Ato can't be revived anymore.
Exactly. All that's left is for you to execute him, and everything will be back on track.
So I'm doing this. I'm killing Ato before he can do any harm. He's beyond saving. Is this gonna be a choice?
Wait, is this a choice? Wait, no.
I think it's going to.
Wait, Takami. I won't try to stop you, but take a moment to think about this. You said you came back so you could change the future. What kind of future do you want to create, and is killing him the only way to achieve it?
The future I want.
Oh, you should absolutely kill him. Leave him be, and we'll have no kind of future at all. He's an enemy of all humanity, just like the invaders. He doesn't deserve your pity.
Right. I'm inconvenient for you, so you just get rid of me. Isn't that how humans made it this far? Ignore the fact that you'll be taking an innocent life for your own selfish purposes. If it's for humanity's sake, then anything goes, isn't that right?
Hey, Monokuma.
Hey, welcome back, Monokuma. Yeah, we weren't really planning on streaming again today, and then here we are. You miss Saray. You're glad he's back. Are you glad that we're here, Lisa?
Away for them. I mean, I'm surprised we're streaming today. We've been so busy with packing.
We streamed this. This is the 7th day this week. We streamed this day, or this game.
And we just finished the prologue.
Ato's not about to change his mind. He's still just as much of a threat as ever. And I know better than anyone the kind of terrible things he's capable of, but I can't deny that this Ato hasn't done any of that. He's literally about to.
He just tried to kill us.
And he's not an invader, he's a human being just like me. Is killing this version of him really the right thing to do? This has to be my decision. I'm done with letting others control my fate. That's why I came back in the first place, to create a new future on my own terms. Whatever path I choose here, I have to be prepared to see it through. Time to make my choice.
Fuck. Really?
From now on, the story will diverge greatly depending on Takumi's decisions. You'll be able to come back and explore the other choices later. Now, decide Ato's fate.
Fuck, well, this isn't my playthrough.
So, thanks to the Smeargle mirror match, I am fully in control of this decision.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Chamazing. Happy Sunday. Kill him, let him live. Yeah, Chamazing, have you been playing this? This might be one of my favorite visual novels, like, of all time. We've only cleared the prologue, and, like... Kill! You 33 endings!
Oh my gosh!
Chamazing! We're playing Among Us next Saturday, by the way. Chamazing. Hi, Phil.
I think you said you were gonna kill him. He did kill Hiroko.
Yeah, Among Us on Saturday. Yeah.
Will say, when I do my route, I'm gonna let him.
I definitely am going to kill him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have to do my Duolingo today, so you guys are on your own for like 5 minutes.
Okay. I'm killing him, guys. Wait, you're gonna miss the whole thing? What are you talking about, Grant?
Fine, go.
Yeah, he was about to do the thing.
I don't believe it!
You do believe it. If we let him do his thing, he would just kill Hiroko too. Also, he is the type that was squirming to try to deceive us even when we caught him. He's literally so clever and so deceptive.
So, the thing is, so I don't think he can have a change of heart. He is mentally ill. But he didn't choose that, and he hasn't technically done anything wrong yet. We're thought policing him right now. Technically.
He did tell us. Well, we caught him about to murder Saray. The scythe was out,
Okay,
and
well,
then he said, "Fuck you, bitch." And he's like, "I'm strong. I'll kill you." And then the only reason this is even happening is because we also got stronger. Like, he would 100% just kill us.
I'm gonna be honest with you though, he is a huge threat, and he's the one person who could stop us, because he could kill us or destroy the revival matter. It's so weird, it's a game where we have choices, when we have not had any yet.
That's
You
right.
left yourself open!
Just like the Undying Flame Boy said, I came back so I could change the future. If I let Ato live, history might repeat itself. And I don't want that to happen. Then my choice is clear.
I would have let him live if this was my playthrough, I'm gonna be honest.
I need to end his life here and now.
You can die now.
Oh, did we get a bonus power up? Oh, never mind.
Hell yeah!
Never mind, if we get a +1, I would have killed him.
Hell yeah!
I didn't realize we got a +1 to our attack. I would definitely kill him for the gameplay.
Somebody has to do it.
You can die now. I knew Pengy would kill him.
This is it. You're finished.
It's killing game time!
Yeah, I think that's 3 for Takumi.
Did we get a power upgrade for that? Yeah! Never mind, we should have killed him. If someone told me afterwards you get a power thing for killing him, I would have killed him. Good move, babe.
Yes, now we're gonna be even more broken. Suddenly I found myself walking to my room. It was almost like I was running from something. I finally made it to the rooftop where I saw them there, as if they'd been waiting for me.
I'm so excited!
What's going on with you, Samino? Why would you leave the gym without saying anything? Maybe you didn't want to see Outsuki looking like that.
Aha!
You have nothing to say about... You have nothing to worry about, Samino. You made a wise decision. You did the right thing. He was trying to destroy me, your commanding officer. And that's not all. He was trying to slaughter all of humanity. You're our savior, the hero who saved mankind. So you don't have a single thing you need to regret.
I don't know about that. Personally, I get the feeling you're walking down the wrong path.
Oh.
Or perhaps I should say, he strayed off the path he was meant to walk as a human being. It might be true that Ado committed many crimes in the future you know, Takumi. But he hadn't done anything wrong here and now, had he?
I mean, technically, it was about to try and kill someone.
He was about to do it. This whole, oh, but he didn't do anything bad yet argument is completely moot.
Yeah, it would be different if we killed him before he was literally about to stab him.
If we had caught him when he was talking to Saray and he wasn't already transformed with the damn scythe. Yeah, exactly. Nope, I stand by my decision.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I think also we got a power upgrade.
You're executing an innocent human being for crimes he might have possibly committed in the future.
Yeah, we just let Ato, but we do have Hiroko now because he's dead, so it's fine.
People can change, I believe so at least, but you didn't give him a chance.
Dude, he slaughtered your infant baby self without a second thought. You would do the same thing in this timeline.
That doesn't sound like the right thing to do to me.
Shut up. Thank you. Do you think I don't know that already? You don't have to shove it down my throat.
We got a power upgrade from it. It was definitely the right
I
move.
clenched my fists and practically barked my rebuttal at the ghost boy before running off to my room. It was oppressively silent in my room. I didn't bother to turn the lights on. I just sank into a corner and wrapped my arms around my knees. I did the right thing. I did the right thing. I repeated this to myself over and over again.
You're our savior. The hero who saved mankind. So you don't have a single thing you need to regret.
That's interesting. That line wasn't voiced the first time it showed. And now it is. Yeah, that's right, exactly. But why can't I stop thinking about what he said after?
You've executed an innocent human being for crimes he might have possibly committed in the future. People can change. I believe so, at least. But you didn't give him the chance.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. I covered my eyes and squeezed my... I covered my ears and squeezed my eyes shut. But when I did, I could see Ato, now a blackened lump of flesh, staring at me hatefully. Here's the thing. If you told me you came from the future and that so-and-so was a bad person, so you have to kill them, even if you're telling the truth, the person from the correct timeline has no way of knowing if you're telling the truth. Like, they cannot possibly know the extent to which you are talking about. So I get why Flame Kid is saying this, but he's wrong. Ato was literally about to kill Saray. Now, I recognize that if this is like other visual novels, basically, there's gonna be a route where, let's say the golden route has every character surviving, which means we just sealed our chances at getting the golden route because we slaughtered one of our people that we should have been keeping alive. But honestly, fuck Ato. Right, Monokuma. Twitch account 675. Nani?
Ew.
We're down the Roland ending? Oh, that's not... I want to see what happens if Ato dies from the get-go. Me too. My eyes flew open. I was scared to so much as blink. Yeah, Ato literally tried to kill us. I focused on my breathing, the only sound in the room. I spent the whole night curled into a ball, my eyes wide open the whole time. You've unlocked Chapter Select. This option will allow you to jump to the beginning of each day or directly before or after story decisions. You can access Chapter Select from menu. So we just unlocked Flowchart Chan. Okay, we have to look at it.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine!
Rosen would have let Saray and Hiriko die first, and then Eito. Let's be honest, Lisa. Wow, because he wants the more bodies. The Alright, here we go. Decide Eito's fate. So, let him live and kill him. You can't go further. How dare they? It gets filled out as you play. They knew what they were doing. So prologue route is literally just... Yeah, this is Flowchart Chan, Grant. But you can't look at future days. A cruel and mysterious ally. So basically, here's the one where it says, allow him to live, and here's the one where it says, he's dead. Yeah, they're not doing what Zero Escape did. Should we see what happens at the prologue end? Oh. I am curious about that. And no, I think we're gonna keep it organic, and we'll go back and finish off, we'll polish off decisions that we haven't made. Yeah. I like the idea of going through organically and not just doubling up, like, let's use this decision, let's use this decision. Like, I wanna ride it through to the end so it actually feels like our decisions are worth something.
Get ready for your third day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave
I
the
wonder
way
if you can
for
infinitely get
humanity's
+1
future
Takumi
greatness.
from repeatedly killing Eito. That would be hilarious.
Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Takumi... Oh. Takumi, what the hell, man? Why did you... Eito, he... Everyone's cold eyes pierced through me as I stepped into the cafeteria. They were all staring at me suspiciously. We all saw the body in the gym.
Oh, and then Saray showed up.
Right, I explained what happened to everyone. I told them that when you came back from the future, I told them Eito was abnormal and that he tried to destroy me last night.
Huh?
I told them everything, but they seem reluctant to believe me.
Right? Because they didn't trust Saray at this point. Oh, this looks really bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they're definitely not gonna trust us. We just killed one of their allies. And we did not trust anyone here. Obviously, you tell us he came back from the future. And you think any of us are dumb enough to be just like you? Oh well, if you say so.
Well, we could say some things to prove that we're from the future. We could tell them things about them that we learned in our timeline that they haven't told us yet. We could tell them about the existence of Second to Last Defense Academy. Like, we could prove that we are from the future.
Oh my god, we're gonna be able to explain to Nozomi that we do know them.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of us are that stupid.
If a useless single-celled organism like me might be permitted to speak up, are we sure Takumi isn't experiencing some sort of delusion?
At the very least, there's no way he can prove he's not. That would mean Mr. Sumino got caught up in this delusion and ended up murdering someone.
Which is making me use Microsoft Edge. What? Oh, because of the ad thing. Hi, Diamond. The ad replacer blocker thing.
Did you block Origin with Firefox?
A stranger telling you everything about you? Right. That would be extremely weird. Yeah, you know, I actually failed to think about this side of this decision.
No, you made the right move. We got a power upgrade.
Yes, but no one trusted each other on day 2. So the fact that we just killed someone and then said actually he was a bad guy is like, well...
Yeah, what's stopping you from killing any of us?
Yeah. Aw, shit.
That would make him the abnormal one around here.
Rosen, I've said this before, this game is literally their original vision for distrusts, which is amazing. I wanted to play that version of Danganronpa so bad. Kako's words weighed heavily on me, but it wasn't true. I'm not sure if I'd made the right choice last night. I still don't have any confidence in my decision, even though I already made it.
It's game time!
But what I experienced last time really happened. There's no way it was a delusion. I need them to understand that, if nothing else. Everyone, hear me out.
So soon.
It's a long story, but I looked right into everyone's eyes as I began to recount what I knew about the previous 100 days. I told them everything that happened. World Death, Cryptic Globin, the Exodus Project, the artificial satellite. I told them about the boy made of undying flames and his infant body in the defense room. Even the existence of Second to Last Defense Academy and the 5 other fighters there under the command of Nigo. The only thing I left out was what I learned about Nozomi. The secret she'd shared the first time we were between me and her. It was night by the time I was done talking, but still, the doubt on their faces never left. I knew too, because I'd killed Eito. In their eyes, my story was nothing more than an elaborate and lengthy excuse, like I was trying to confuse them by weaving a fantastical, impossible tale.
Say hi to Stream Chat.
I see. I think I understand. It doesn't look that way to me.
Broken so soon.
I simply mean I understand what you think happened. Whether it's true or not is another story.
Talking anymore is just a waste of time. Why don't we call it for today and get out of here?
Right, it's late now.
But what do we do with Eito's body? It's still lying there in the gym.
Should we bury him?
Oh.
Wait, it would be so pitiful to bury him when he looks like a burnt pretzel stick. I wish we could do something about that.
Like what?
Restore his body to how it used to be, perhaps.
Is that even possible?
Obviously, I can't do it, but maybe Saray. Oh, well, I mean, it's not that I can't do it, but... That's a super secret technique written at the very end of the super secret commanding officer manual! So, how in the world did you know about it, Shizuhara? Just a guess.
Yeah, the first attack happened on day 1.
Right. A guess?
But why would we do that?
I told you, it's such a pity. We don't know if he was really a traitor or not. A body deserves dignity no matter what sins that person may have committed in life. Isn't it only normal to want a body in such a tragic state to look more like it used to be? No one objected to her suggestion. Saray reluctantly agreed. He must have decided it wasn't worth antagonizing everyone over it when it was only our third day here. And so we transported Ato's body to a classroom on the second floor.
It's so cold. What is this room?
Oh.
It's a morgue. A morgue? What? I don't remember this from last time. You never used it? Well, in a way, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
This is where we store bodies whose causes of death are unknown. Say one of you got killed by an unknown weapon during a defense battle. A bioweapon or nanomachines or something like that. In that case, we need to dissect you in order to properly determine the cause. We need a place to store the bodies in a situation like that, which is why we have this room. It's the cold storage where they get into cold sleep. The temperature is set really low to keep the bodies from decomposing. Everyone hunched their shoulders against the cold as they looked around the room. Their breaths steamed in the air.
Yeah.
Well then, I'm going to get started on restoring the body. Would you all mind stepping out?
How long will it take?
I should have it done by tomorrow morning. Alright, one last thing. We were about to leave when Saray stopped us. I know it's sudden, but as of today, I'd like to officially designate Sumino as the Special Defense Unit's team leader. Huh? You saved me, Sumino, and you know the future. Plus, you have red hair, so I'm sure you'll make a great leader.
What kind of reason is that?
I will not entertain any objections. That's an order from your commanding officer. Disobey, and you will be court-martialed.
I've been really liking this game.
Okay. What if Convergence claims Saray and Hiruko? So in another visual novel, basically there's another game that has time travel, and a similar thing where your character has the ability to go back and save a character that dies, but even when he does that, the character just dies in a different way every single time he saves her, no matter what he does. He tries hundreds of things to stop this character from dying, and she always dies.
It reminds me of Life is Strange. It is a very similar premise. But yeah, I don't think that's this game though.
You're to do as Sumino says starting tomorrow. Got it? I'm not disclosing which game it is. Yeah, we don't talk about that game here. What's up? Yes. We returned to the roof. Everybody's faces were even more gloomy having seen Ato's body up close. They all vanished inside their rooms without saying a word. Left on their own, I casually glanced up at the sky and saw the satellite. The artificial satellite hung in the sky, lit with countless mechanical lights. It felt further away than the last time I saw it. What do we think about this satellite, guys? I proposed a theory earlier today that, like, what if that's where the invaders are, like, being produced or something? Then I heard a pop inside my head. It looks like a Death Star. The very next moment, I was suddenly unconscious.
Isn't it day? That was day 3. This is day 4. Okay.
A pop inside my head.
Up and Adam troops!
What?
Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 4th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
In the morning, I skipped going to the cafeteria and went back there instead. Somebody else had got there before me. Hiruko. Good morning. Did you eat breakfast? No, not yet. I'm not hungry. I could maybe go for a frog, though. What?
Oh.
A frog?
Huh?
Forget that. What are you doing here? After a moment of silence, Hiruko answered. Probably for the same reason you are. I wanted to see the results of the restoration. Sire's not here. Does that mean he's done? Only one way to find out. Hiruko approached the body. She stopped in front of it and quietly pulled the sheet covering Eita's body.
Huh. Looks like it's done. At the very least, he's not a burnt pretzel anymore.
Had he... I felt vaguely relieved to see him, of course. I hadn't forgiven him for what he'd done to us last time. But I felt some guilt about bringing him to such an undignified end. Now that his body was back to the way it used to be, the painful mass of emotions within me eased a little.
I have
It
things to
feels
do.
wrong to bury him in the dirt after all this effort to get him so pristine. Why don't we leave him like this for a little longer?
Hiruko covered him with the sheet once more. No sooner had she finished than Gaku came barreling into the room.
There you are, guys. We found something messed up. Look, come look.
Messed up?
Just hurry, you'll see for yourselves.
Is it something with Sarai? Hiruko and I practically flew down the stairs as we followed Gaku to the classroom on the first floor, dashing inside upon our arrival. What is this?
It's Cat Game time!
Spray paint. Someone sprayed a message on the digital blackboard. Darmi's happy. I looked at the message. Leave the school now or I'll kill you all.
I was the first one to come find it. Finished breakfast early and was wandering around the school when I saw this.
Then he came back to the cafeteria and told us about it.
Huh?
We all came running to see for ourselves. But who would pull some kind of dumb prank like this?
Prank?
I said what I said. Who would take this shit seriously? Looks like some snot-nosed kid wrote it.
You're the
I
best.
believe it though. It's way more interesting that way. I smell a killing game in the air.
Oh.
Whether it's serious or not, we don't know it's not the work of an invader. The alarm would have gone off if one of them tried to get in here.
So wait, Nano, is this a new route for you to observe?
Huh.
They don't know our language. On top of that, I doubt it could have been one of them.
Well, what if it was Ado? Maybe the restoration brought him back like a zombie.
I don't think that's possible. His appearance may have been restored, but his cryptoglobin is gone. Where is Sarai? And besides, we just saw him. He definitely wasn't breathing. So that means the person behind this threat is in the room with us now. Everybody glanced around, trying to see what everyone else was thinking. Their eyes were filled with distrust and unease. Wait, but hold on. There's one other person it could be, right? Everyone seemed to have an idea of what I was getting at.
Aha!
That's right, Sarai. I definitely wouldn't put it past him. But why would he write a threatening message like this?
We can figure out that later. For now, we need to find him. And so began the hunt for Saray. We found him only seconds later. It turned out he was very close to the classroom.
Better not be dead again.
Okay.
No.
Convergence! Fucking convergence! What is happening?
Do you think Kiriko did it because he was upset that she wasn't picked to be the leader?
Oh, that's an interesting idea. I kind of wondered how Hiriko would feel like being declared that, like, Takumi was the leader.
We just can't have some nice things, and the nice thing apparently was Saray.
Hiriko, well, there goes two of my characters again. Eito and Saray. Hiriko was walking around by herself. Oh, is Hiruko also gonna get, No.
Siri.
What the hell? You're kidding!
Why? How could this happen to her?
Everyone was deeply disturbed, but the shock I felt went far beyond theirs. After all, I'd seen this very scene before, the last time I went through this. Back then, Eito had been responsible for it, but Eito didn't exist in this world any longer. I killed him myself 2 days earlier. And yet, the same thing was happening all over again. The whole reason I fought Eito in the first place was to prevent this. So how? Why? Alright, we'll see you, Lisa.
See ya later!
We return to the classroom in a daze. Everyone stood around in silence for some time. Their eyes were cast downward, expressions grave. Finally, Gaku broke the silence.
Takamaru, do you still think this is all a prank?
I can't believe Nigo would do this. Can anyone use those commands?
Yes.
Yeah. Can somebody link Monokuma the soundboard command? We have like a ton of voice commands on the channel.
But if this isn't a prank, then it's just not fair. They didn't even give us a chance to leave.
I think it's sound commands. Oh no, there it is. Lisa just used the link. Maybe it means to kill you all part will start as soon as we see the message. Still, it's not right. Bye, Lisa. It's highly probable that Saray was destroyed before we woke up. Somebody would have noticed otherwise. That means it happened before Gaku found the message.
So one of us had to die before we knew we were being threatened. How utterly unreasonable.
I feel like there's very few people capable of doing this, and Ima is one of them.
Yeah, but I think it has to be Kiriko. We know that person. In movies, terrorists always set off a small-scale explosion that claim responsibility, right? Once everyone knows it's not a prank, they announce that they're going to carry out another crime.
Darmi had a point. It was possible the culprit did this to Saray to show they were serious. In that case, we'd be fine as long as we did what they demanded. Temporarily, leaving the school and seeing what happened before returning would be the safest option. But there was no guarantee that the person who wrote the message was the same person who destroyed Saray. It wasn't out of the question that the message really was just a prank, but even if it was, we'd still have to deal with the threat of whoever destroyed Saray still being nearby. For now, I need to figure out if we listen to the message or not. Do we leave the school or do we ignore it and stay? It's up to me to decide!
God damn. I'm so glad I'm not the show.
I don't think we should consider it a completely separate route, because that would mean that
No, your route is till you get to an ending.
Oh.
This is yours. I'm glad this is not my problem.
Until you get to an ending. I see.
That's why I said, where it's like, oh, well, some of the endings are way shorter than the others. And I'm like, yes, sometimes you get to eat the fish ending and you're out of mana. And that's your choice.
Leave the school. Oh, God. Wait.
Ooh, I'm glad I'm not doing this one. Got this, Pangy.
Yes.
I am not free.
No. Yes.
But if you want.
No.
I eat when I'm stressed. And I'm stressed for this ending.
Wait till we walk the dog.
Oh, we have to walk the dog.
I'm not gonna leave the school.
Should I stay or should I go?
I want to know who is doing this, because now that Ato's dead, I'm legitimately like, who the fuck else is an evil son of a bitch?
You wanna ask me for advice?
Well, what are you thinking about this?
I would never leave the school because, you never give in to a terrorist's.
Yeah, Dylan
Like,
Spence.
what?
I say no because what if the school gets attacked while we're gone? Exactly. Although, basically, nothing has been explained to them in this route, and things are just descending into chaos. Like, this is clearly a very chaotic route.
I would go no, because what's our end game? We're just gonna leave the school forever? We're gonna come back, and then they're gonna... I don't know, I don't think we gain anything.
What if the Flame Child hates us? No, he wouldn't kill Saray.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense to me.
I kind of think we're screwed if we do.
Listen, we can't listen to the message.
And screwed if I don't. Yeah, it's my future. Time for someone to die every day. Okay, I might not know what happens now.
Okay, I might not know what happens now.
Why?
The enemy could attack any day now. We can't just leave the place unprotected.
Okay. Hey, didn't you come back from the future? That means you should know exactly when the enemy will attack, right?
So, when's the next attack?
Ah.
The next one is in 3 days from now on day 7.
Then what's the big deal with leaving this place empty until then? It might be a matter of going outside the wall of fire and coming back in 3 days, right?
So wait, Monokuma, I have to ask, have you gotten all of the endings? And also I appreciate that you have been so good about being non-spoilers in the chat. There are so many people. I have streamed visual novels for years, and there is always stinkers who do not know how to control their mouth in a game when they have played ahead of you, and I'm so grateful that you and everybody else in chat here that's played more than me has not spoiled us
I said, ridiculous.
on anything, and it has been such a great experience.
I do give you permission to spoil Chapter 4 of Danganronpa 2.
You cannot do that. No one spoil any other game while we're here. Grant is new to visual novels, and I'm making sure that he goes in as blind as possible to all of them. But anyways,
Like, yeah.
not that one. Actually, I will, as a joke, play Inescapable with Grant someday.
We do have to walk that mic soon.
Okay. Let's walk her at 10:40. No, don't. Nano, you liked Inescapable. Let's go. I forgot Fabbles loves Inescapable. Monokuma's a bear.
Yeah.
We'd be technically complying with the message says the
Look at
culprit
the
wouldn't
lover's
need to
quarrel.
follow through with their threat.
The next attack being 3 days away is what I remember from the last time. Just think of all the routes you missed. The Lust route.
Ah.
But there is no guarantee the enemy will act in the same way this time. Because you may have already changed the course of history by coming back to the past. Is that what you're trying to say? Can't torture him like that? Just watch the Inescapable VOD? Oh, that is a separate form of torture. I nodded. There is another thing to consider. Can we really trust the culprit to keep their word and leave the academy alone while we're gone? We're talking about someone who did something that vicious to Saray before we even saw the message.
There's no way a person like that is ever going to keep their word, ergo this has to be a trap. I got no clue who they could be. The only thing we figured out is that they're invader trying to nab the baby in the defense room while we're gone.
You just said you thought it was a prank.
Shut up! Things are different now that Saray's been wrecked.
I personally think we should just ignore the message. That'll launch the culprit into a slaughter mode, right? Now that's the kind of show I'd pay through the nose to watch.
So, Darumi feels like one of the characters that could have written it, but also at the same time, she probably wouldn't. She just wants to participate in something.
Why?
Like
She
this.
got what she wanted. We literally killed Ato.
My sad excuse of an existence will surely be the first to be eliminated. Oh, I'm all for the idea, of course.
Time!
After all, even the tiniest bacteria has more worth than an atomized speck of fractional dust like me.
So if we take a head count, that there's 6 of us who want to stay.
Takumi, Takemaru, Darumi, Shoma, and the Tsukumo twins.
So if we're going by majority vote, those who want to remain have already won, right? Seriously, you're all out of your minds.
Nobody's stopping you from going out there yourself.
Outside the wall of fire. The culprit was the holy Jumanji sword. I miss her.
I dare say
You
that's what the
left yourself
culprit really
open.
aiming for. Once they manage to isolate someone, the real fun begins.
Raku started shaking like a leaf.
Alright, fine, just don't say I didn't warn you.
Now, I can't believe Gaku just got a deep voice like that.
Oh my
That's
god.
crazy.
Alright, don't say I didn't warn you. Sorry, I'm exhausted for some reason. I don't know why.
In the end, we decided to ignore the message and remain at the academy. Nobody knew how the culprit would react. Just in case, we decided that everyone would move together as a unit during the day as a safety measure. As we did, the sun soon set and night approached. And then it became killing game time.
We
can't have nice things.
Fucking rip Saray!
Don't say
You never
that.
know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
I guess the announcements must be pre-recorded, huh?
Yes, Saray told me about them earlier.
Nothing happened in the end. Whoever wrote that message was just bluffing.
Again, you make up your mind. You want to take the message seriously or not?
I am so concerned that Hiroko is going to die in, like, the next couple of days.
Right now, the situation's changed.
So, anyway...
Going back to our room to hit the sack.
Whoa! Did you just willingly trigger your own death flag?
I ain't got no time for this. We ain't in some freaking game or movie.
But still, there's no denying that the person who destroyed Saray is still around.
Yes, hiding somewhere in the school. Or... it's also possible they're hiding somewhere among us.
Oh, this is the Among Us route.
Everybody abruptly stopped what they were doing after Hiroko's statement. We all glanced around, scrutinizing each other nervously.
Killing game time!
I see how it is safer of us all to just sleep in our own rooms then.
You guys are ridiculous.
At least that our rooms are locked, so we don't have to worry about anyone killing him while we sleep.
Hiruko was only mentioning that as a possibility.
I refuse to believe the culprit could be one of us.
Let's not start suspecting each other. We'd be playing directly into the culprit's hands.
Told you, they were just bluffing with that message. Whoever's behind it probably got a kick out of seeing us run around like headless chickens, that's all.
Tell that to Saray's mangled remains!
Ray was targeted because he was a machine, damaging a metal contraption completely different from killing a flesh and blood person.
Are you trying to say the culprit won't harm us because we're human?
I'm just guessing, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Anyway, I'm headed back to my room.
Okay.
Takemaru's gonna die.
I was about to say, do we do a prediction? Takemaru... Is Takemaru just gonna be dead in the morning?
It's killing game time!
Peggy's just so upset that he's lost 2 characters, so he wants me to lose one of mine. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Morning. Can we try and save Moko?
Takemaru, I know, their time is ticking. Takemaru and Darumi left after that, followed by Ima and Kako.
As long as we're together.
No one can hurt us. They held hands and left the cafeteria together.
Good night, everyone.
Sorry, my body is so poorly formed it can't fall asleep without a bed. Tsubasa and Shoma both said they didn't think the culprit could be among us, but as I watched them leave, it occurred to me they probably had their suspicions. Hiriko, Gaku, and I were the only ones left in the cafeteria.
This is ridiculous. Why can't everyone see the best way to stay safe is to stick together?
Everyone's already gone, though, except the 3 of us. If the 2 of you are working together, I'd probably be assaulted tonight.
Are you inviting us to...
Of course not. Get your mind out of the gutter. Also, didn't Eito say Hiriko didn't lock her door or some shit? Or was he hiding under her bed too?
No. Put her guard down. Right, on the other hand, I'd be the one... Napsu if you 2 are the ones behind this.
We're not, but I have no way of proving that. I guess going back to our rooms to rest really is the only thing we can do now. Indeed, casting aspersions at each other won't help us sleep any better.
Fine, I'll go too, but only because there's no other choice.
It reminded me of a scene in another game that I won't say, Nano, but if you know, you know.
Nano, say your best guesses in the chat. Right?
And so we all went back to our rooms to turn in for the night. I tossed and turned restlessly on the bed. My eyes were closed, but sleep kept evading me. Who wrote that message and destroyed Saray? Is the culprit really one of us? No, there's no way. That means the culprit's still hiding somewhere in the school. They couldn't have escaped outside the wall of fire after destroying Saray and writing that message. Hang on. Are we sure the person who wrote that message and the person who destroyed Saray are one and the same? No. We just automatically assumed so, but there's no indication that they are. If it wasn't the same person, then we're actually up against 2 different people. How did things end up like this? I ruffled my hair violently while curling up on my bed. Midnight was just around the corner. Soon it would be day 5. Alright, guys. We're gonna quickly disappear because we have to walk our dog. But when we come back, we're gonna do more of this route, so don't go too far.
See ya later! Enough with the lovers' quarrel.
Deal with it. Piggy! But no!
Well, hello there, Twitch.tv. We are back, and the doggy has been walked. Which means it's time to find out if there is another dead person. I really am hoping that Hiriko has not been claimed.
By popular demand, Grant has been kicked out of the stream.
No, Grant is sitting his butt right down here, and he has pizza. We're trying to decide if we should feed Grant some caffeine so that we can stream a little later. Anyways, it's 12:55 a.m. It hasn't been an hour since the new day began. Oh! A visitor at this time. I will lose my shit if it's Ato. Thinking it might be the culprit, I was unnerved, until I realized this would give me a great chance to capture them. It could very well be someone asking for help, too. Whoever it was, I had no reason to ignore them. Let's do this. Gathering my wits, I opened my room door cautiously. I looked around before stepping out. There was nobody to be seen anywhere. Was it a prank or a hallucination? Just as I turned around to go back into the room, a sharp pain exploded at the back of my head, quickly rendering me unconscious. I can't believe we were targeted. What? Time for a pro tag switch.
Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 5th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
What? When I came to, I realized I was on my bed, even though I lost consciousness outside my room last night. Was that a dream? Was I just half asleep? I touched the back of my neck. As those thoughts ran through my mind, a dull, aching pain greeted me. It wasn't a dream. I stepped outside last night and someone jumped on me from above. They'd probably been hiding on the rooftop. They punched or kicked me, I'm not sure which, on the back of my head. But who and why? Was it the person who wrote that message and destroyed Saray? In that case, why am I still alive? And they even went out of their way to move me back into my bed? Just then. The door slammed violently open and Tsubasa ran inside?
Takumi, it's Gaku! Gaku's!
What happened?
Just go to the classroom on the first floor quickly, the same room we found the message in!
It's killing game time!
They killed Gaku?!
I'll let the others know!
I ran downstairs so quickly, I thought I might trip and fall. Getting to the classroom was the only thing on my mind. Soon the classroom came within view. I dashed inside and what greeted me was...
You know, so Peggy and I were talking about this on our walk, and we're saying you got a very short run because we think this route ends with everyone dying.
Killing game time!
Yeah, I said this really... Wait, why is the Revivomatic not working? 28 stab wounds.
28 stab wounds.
Where is the Revivomatic? I could hear the others entering the classroom behind me. But if they absorbed his hemo anima, he'd be Black Mummy, right?
Yeah.
No!
What the hell?
Mr. Maruko!
Why? Gaku? Hey, Gaku! Cut it out! This isn't funny at all! Open your eyes, man! Wake up! I said wake up, Gaku!
Darmi kept shaking Gaku's shoulders. He didn't respond. So she started shaking him harder. Hiriko slowly put her arms around Darmi and gently pulled her away.
Hey, why don't we just use the Revive-O-Matic?
Okay.
Right! If we move Gaku to the infirmary, we can...
It won't work. The Revive-O-Matic can only revive a person who
But
only
it should
just
revive them like
died.
instantly.
That's what it says in the manual.
He is literally stabbed the shit out of. Look at all the wounds.
Can you define just? It doesn't give a specific number, but definitely not 3 hours.
3 hours?
You can tell by the dry and discolored blood. It's been at least 3 hours since he was killed. And besides, look at the amount of blood he's lost. You know how the Revive-O-Matic works. You need to have cryptoglobin in your body.
So they just know, I guess we explained cryptoglobin to them, right? So we shouldn't be concerned about that. We couldn't just give up without doing anything. We moved Gaku's body to the infirmary, put him in a corpse recovery drone, and placed him on the Revive-O-Matic. However... Unfortunately, Kako was right. The Revive-O-Matic's analysis motor was located on the back of the device. We all looked at the information together. Cause of death? Hemorrhage shock. Estimated time of death? Day 5 between 1 and 4 a.m. Multiple stab wounds on chest and abdomen. Murder weapon is likely to be a sharp blade. About 1 foot long. Too much time has passed since death. Insufficient cryptoglobin present in body. Impossible to revive. Yeah, I'm surprised that it didn't automatically set off.
Doesn't seem off to you guys. Why didn't the corpse recovery drone do its job earlier?
Ah! And then literally she said what you said, Tenkai. You're right. If the drone had flown over to collect Gaku's body the moment he died, this wouldn't have happened. Upon hearing that, Tsubasa sprang into action. She went back to the analysis monitor. After fiddling with the terminal for a while, she took several steps back in shock. Oh, Migata, thanks for the raid. Hi and welcome. We're doing a little 100 line tonight, so hope you are in the mood for some visual novels. The killer was Tsubasa. She disabled the drone. Maybe.
The drone itself is working correctly, but someone is over in the program that controls it.
What?
The code is too difficult to hack even for me. There's no way we can store the original programming now. The new settings say that.
Yeah, the combat is tactics based. It's pretty fun. It is mainly a visual novel though. Like the game's highly focused on its narrative. Kind of like 13 Sentinels if you've played that.
The drone itself doesn't activate if an SUDU member dies outside of a defensive battle. You can't be serious.
Why? Who would do such a thing?
Do you even need to ask?
It's obviously the same person who killed Gaku. Silence filled the air and nobody spoke for a while. Then Takemaru mumbled something.
Shit, this is all my fault. I've been insisting the culprit was bluffing. Gaku wouldn't have died if I'd believed him.
I don't know about that. The same thing may have happened even if we had slept together in the cafeteria last night. When is the Ima and Kako Chapter 3 double kill? Or maybe things would have been worse.
What do you mean?
I'll explain later.
Then shut your mouth and allow me to educate you.
A few hours later, we managed to regain our composure somewhat and started cleaning up the classroom. It just didn't seem right to leave all that blood on the floor. We also made sure to thoroughly check for possible clues that might lead us to the murder while we cleaned. Ultimately, we came to the realization that the killer had left nothing behind. No footprints, no bodily fluids, not even a single strand of hair. Once we were done, we decided to take care of the message as well. The message that was the cause of everything. The mere sight of it nauseated me. We angrily and vigorously scrubbed the message with solvents until it disappeared, Tsubasa and Shoma crying as they worked. Before we knew it, the sun had already set and we were surrounded by darkness. Then we started on our next task, transporting Gaku's dead body from the infirmary to the morgue. So why would they ambush us and not kill us?
Hey, where are we moving his body here?
Can we be giving him a dignified burial?
The corpse is a silent witness who never lies. Burying it would mean losing valuable clues. That reminds me, you mentioned that you were trying to become a detective in my previous timeline, and then Ima said he was your brilliant, talented assistant or something. I might have ambushed you in case you knew about the future so you couldn't save Gaku, but if that was the case, why wouldn't they just kill Takumi?
I said that?
Yes, now do you believe I've traveled back in time?
I'm not sure.
That's not particularly convincing evidence. Am I right to assume you're interested in helping out with the investigation, Kako? Yes. Then share your observations with us, great detective. Who is the most likely suspect in your eyes? Wait, we need to figure things like this out step by step. She tapped a finger on her temple. First of all, Tsubasa was the first person to find the body, right?
Yeah, I woke up before the morning announcement, so I went to the classroom on the first floor.
Kako, speak now before you die. I was saying to Grant, I'm like, out of these characters, I feel like the only one that possibly could be doing this is Ima.
Oh, really? I said Yuriko.
Grant thinks Hiriko. Maybe in some freak universe, Darmi?
I was trying to see if we'd missed any clues that could have pointed us to the identity of the person who wrote it. But they found Gaku on the floor like that.
Question is, why did the killer murder him so brutally? He was stabbed multiple times in the chest and abdomen. If killing him had been the objective, they could have simply aimed directly for the heart. The number of stab wounds usually indicates some sort of powerful personal grudge. Feels more like anger than a grudge to me.
Why are we mentioning that we were knocked out by them?
Right? The killer is the same person who wrote the message, right? And they got angry because we didn't follow their instructions. Or the fellas just... Oh, that's Sakamaru, sorry.
Oh, the fella's just trying to make an example out of someone. Thinking they can strike fear in the hearts of killing someone is the most visceral way possible.
I think their objective was even simpler than that.
Right now.
To bleed as much cryptic globin out as possible so that we couldn't possibly revive Gaku, even if we found his body right away. That would mean the killer is very familiar with the Special Defense Unit's members and how our bodies work. Okay, that would be Hiriko. In short, there's a very high probability that the killer is one of us. Everyone fell silent at that, but nobody seemed as shaken up as they were yesterday, as if they had already come to this conclusion deep inside. Or Takumi. That's why, back in the infirmary, I said that things would have been worse. Oh, wait a minute. Takumi? Didn't we, like, black out the night before Sirei disappeared?
Yeah, we did. Oh. Knocked out this.
If we had all slept together in the cafeteria...
His killer would have assassinated everyone in their sleep.
Yes, after drugging us with sleep medicine or something.
Huh?
That's unthinkable. It's just not possible. One of us here is the killer.
Yeah, what if Ato's cryptoglobin is making us into a psycho?
I was kind of thinking the same thing, Sionis. But I don't know. We don't have the information yet.
Kako, please no misleading. Yeah, it could be the twins, like both of them. The alarm didn't sound. That means nobody has breached the Academy's defenses. Oh, and before you bring it up, no. Ato couldn't have done it either. Because... She walked to one of the dead bodies, stood in front of it, and promptly pulled the sheet that was covering it off.
See? He's not breathing and has no pulse. It's literally impossible for Ato to be the killer. Unless he somehow turned into a zombie.
Yoshika is at second to last Defense Academy.
Oh!
Everyone saw what
You've left
Gaku's
yourself open!
estimated time of death on the Revive-O-Matic was. Yes, I think it was between 1 and 4 a.m. last night.
Huh.
I'm going to have to ask each and every one of you where you were and what you were doing at that time. Everyone said they'd been sleeping in their own rooms other than Ima. Ima was...
I was sleeping in my dear sister's room. Which means only my dear sister and I have valid alibis.
The testimony of a sibling is unreliable. Yes, I was expecting you to say that.
Wait, so none of us have proper alibis.
Hang on, nobody asked Takumi whether he'd been yet. Alright, what about you, Takumi? I mean, your answer's probably gonna be the same.
I hesitated for a moment. Telling the truth would make me seem questionable. But if it ever came to light that I lied this time, I definitely look suspicious. So I decided to go ahead and tell everyone what happened to me last night around 1 a.m.
Say what? Someone came out of nowhere and knocked you out?
And then you woke up at the sound of the morning announcement in your bed.
Yes, more or less. Person who knocked me out had to be the killer.
Why only tell us about this now?
I was wondering the same fucking
I couldn't find a good time to bring it up. Really? But so much time has already passed since we found Gaku's body. Everyone looked at me with suspicion in their eyes, causing my heart to beat faster. I'm telling the truth. Please believe me.
Oh, you say, but...
That time travel thing has gotta be a big fat lie.
Yes, you killed Ato for some reason and made up that tall tale in order to justify your actions. No! That would actually explain why Saray was destroyed too.
Saray was the only one present when Ado was killed. He was the only one who knew the truth.
When Saray tried to blackmail Takumi using that incident, Takumi destroyed him in order to silence him.
Except Saray just told them all to obey Takumi. I don't know.
Hey!
Why would I do that? What about the message? I was the first one to propose we stay in the academy. Besides, there's no reason for me to kill Gaku. Absolutely no reason at all.
You're coming apart at the seams. Nobody said anything about you killing Mr. Maruko.
You were all looking at me as if you thought I was the killer. I spent hours trying to prove my innocence to the others, but there was nothing convincing I could use to clear my name.
See, Nano, Pangy got the short route, so I'll be able to play and be making the good decisions soon.
Takemaru, Darumi, Shoma, and the Tsukumo twins were especially unwilling to give me any benefit of the doubt. Nano?
Well then, sister dearest, let us fall asleep under the roof again tonight.
Oh my. Okay, so wait. So yeah, it's a route split at Leave the School, obvi. And now we're stuck here. I'm so happy that we have flip chart, Chad. Okay. Yes, like I said before, it's more dangerous for everyone to be sleeping together. Sleeping with the person you trust the most is the best way to deal with this.
Takemaru, will you please allow this worm to burrow in your room tonight?
This round must now end around like day 7, right? Because that's when the next combat is.
Maybe.
What are you saying?
You're the person I trust the most. Or are you afraid that I may actually be the killer?
Don't be stupid, you idiot. I'll just kill you right back.
That means I'm staying in Mistress Hiroko's room tonight. You can kill me anytime you please, my mistress.
Oh god, Darby. I'm sorry, but you're on your own.
But why?
You may end up killing me for all I know. Besides, I've already been reserved by someone else.
Somebody else? Broku's staying with me tonight.
How did you know?
I only have a girl.
Oh.
No. The only option left is Takumi.
Oh, hell no!
Absolutely not. I'm going to throw myself in the arms of a serial killer. I have standards on who gets to kill me, you know. Meg!
Everyone retired to their chosen rooms after deciding on sleeping arrangements. I trudged my way back to my own room as well. So Darumi's dying, right?
Yeah.
I had just returned to my room when the doorbell rang.
We're really gonna fall for this again?
The door swung open and in walked... Hiroko, Tsubasa, what's the matter? Just so we're clear, this doesn't mean we trust you or anything. What? You came all the way just to tell me that? Let me finish.
We don't trust you, but we see no reason to completely suspicious of you either, unlike the other 5.
Okay, that's nice to hear. And? If what you've been saying is true, there's going to be an enemy attack in 2 days' time on day 7, right? According to what I've lived through, yes.
When that happens, I intend to fight. But it's unlikely the other 5 will be willing to follow you.
So you're saying there's a high chance they won't join the fight, even Takemaru and Darumi, who fought on day 1? Tsubasa's trying to say she's willing to lend you a hand.
I can't just sit back and let you and Hiroko fight the invaders by yourself. Namek, I love you, but you're being an annoying little munchkin. Besides, it's game over for us anyway if we lose.
A combat party of 3 isn't going to be strong enough.
Which is why I'm thinking of calling in reinforcements.
What?
I feel like it is strong enough, because we have MC and Hiroko. From where? You once mentioned a second to last defense academy. That's being protected by 5 special defense units, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I get it. You want to bring them here? It was inevitable. It was inevitable that we would one day have to go to the second to last defense academy anyway. That academy was attacked on day 10 and Moku was killed. I'd been pushing it to the back of my mind because I thought we still had time. Not that we had any time to spare, or had any spare time to think about going there at all. It did make sense to go over as soon as possible, so I agreed to Hiroko and Tsubasa's plan. Are you both coming with me?
Of course!
Then we set off at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. 6? The campus is quite a distance from here, isn't it? Yeah?
We should start early then. We have to ensure we make it back before the enemy attack
The
on day
campaign
7.
begins.
That's a good point. Then, that's settled then. We'll be taking our leave now.
So we'll go tell the others about this.
Thank you. They nodded and left the room. There was just one thing bothering me. Was it really a good idea to leave 5 people behind in an academy with a serial killer on the loose? No. That said, I really did want to reach the second campus before Moko got killed on day 10. Since we needed reinforcements for the next defensive battle, going there tomorrow was indeed the best option we had. It wouldn't make sense for all of us to go anyway, and leaving just 2 or 3 to protect the school alone wouldn't be any better. In fact, it would be worse because that'd just make them easier targets for the killer. I concluded that the safest thing to do was go there with Hiroko and Tsubasa. I hope we can meet that team from second the second academy tomorrow. Yoshika, Moko, Kurara, Yugamu, and Nozomi. The possibility of seeing them again did nothing to loosen the tight knot in my stomach. After all, a friend had just been violently murdered today. Couldn't get the sight of Gaku's mangled body out of my mind. I mean, Takumi, you've got to know that this is already a fucked up timeline and you're going to have to warp back again. Because Sarai and Gaku have already died. At 6 a.m., I went straight to the entrance hall where Hiriko and Tsubasa were already waiting for me. You are 10 seconds late. 10 seconds. A split second of distraction can prove fatal in battle. You will do well to remember that.
Huh?
Yes, ma'am. I mindlessly responded to Hiriko while looking around. I didn't see anyone else. They're not even going to see us off, huh?
I mean, they believe you're a serial killer, you know?
Nothing I could do about that.
Huh?
How did you break the news to them? I just told them plainly. I said we'd bring in a second team to increase our combat power. And they didn't criticize you for daring to follow a serial killer there?
They sure did, which is why I asked them to nicely if they'd rather be left said serial killer behind with them. Suddenly letting just the three of us go became the best thing since sliced bread.
Okay. We can chat later. Let's be on our way. Okay, so we don't have a bus. We actually have to walk to second to last defense academy.
We have a car.
You do?
Yeah, awesome.
Oh, we can use her class weapon for that, I guess? Look over there. That looks like a shortcut. Let's go check it out. Oh. Do we get to keep our fire extinguisher level? Oh yeah, level 5.
Oh, so it's 5 now? Great. Might as well get that,
Yep, Mario Party time for resources. Let's do this. Now we're getting all the shit items. Wow, level 5. Very cool. What?
I'll take this.
I'll take that.
the one. Up.
Yay!
I'll take that.
Oh wow, 90. Ah! Oh, it's okay. She has a ton of HP. For a small crystal? Oh, I guess it's better than nothing.
I'll take this.
Ow!
Where's our rock?
Boo! Oh. Okay, that wasn't that far.
Oh, I did see it on the map. Oh, that was a square.
Really? Wait, we haven't been here though, have we?
Desert. I
Oh.
didn't realize that was the school. I remember passing it.
Oh yeah, we...
Oh, there's nothing left here.
Oh, there's a treasure chest up there.
2 and up.
You take it a lot of damage. Oh!
I'll take
We get to
that.
fight with Hiriko.
This was a battle. Interesting. Yeah, we get to use Hiriko this time.
Good to go.
Oh, wow. 8 HP on that one back there?
Time for battle. Out of my way. Now then,
Oh,
to
perfect. We have
business.
these again.
I'll put this to good use. Ready whenever. Take this. Oh, satisfied. Time to move.
It's doing 8 damage. Girl.
Say when.
I mean, you might as well use all the stuff. We don't have a lot of comments this left.
I've got this. This should do it. Let's do this. Ha!
Now then, time to move. Right here.
AoE.
Now then, to
Uh,
business. I'll chop you to pieces. Broken so soon.
Say when.
broken so soon.
Ha! Got it.
All right, let's get started. How's this? Now then,
And yeah, kill
to
him and then you can clean up
business.
with Tsubasa.
Locked and loaded. Just a quick dropout. I'm taking the wheel. Watch out. We did. Ready when you are. Let's roll.
Okay. Hiriko's so strong.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh god.
5 spaces
We did it.
forward. Oh, I don't think I want the scrap parts. Oh wow, it forced us here, so we couldn't go get the treasure chest. That's okay. Whew, we finally arrived.
Oh,
So this is the place.
Second to last Defense Academy.
As we got closer, I saw her. Nozomi! My pulse started racing. My breathing got heavier. I felt an uncontrollable burning in my chest. Nozomi was alive. She was alive again and right here in front of me. Without thinking, I almost reached out to touch her, but I forgot that impulse. But I fought that impulse and pulled back. Huh? Who are you guys? Words simply failed me. While I was still busy being incoherent, Nigo and the others showed up as well.
Are you perhaps from second to last Defense Academy?
How did you know that?
Your class armor.
Is there something you guys needed?
Yes, actually.
Right, the real Moko is here. Game audio cut again. Oh, thank you for telling me. I feel like my capture card is doing this more often. Yeah, I feel like it's doing it more often lately. The real Yuki might have, please, frozen? After moving the conversation to the cafeteria and introducing ourselves, we told everyone what happened at Last Defense Academy. About Eito, the threatening message, Suray's destruction, all of it. Even about Gaku's murder and me traveling back in time. I also shared everything that had happened in the 100 days I had previously gone through. What greeted me at the end was silence. Nigo had stopped moving and had a dazed, distant look in his eyes. Suray's destruction must have been too much for him. None of the others from the second academy had anything to say either. They all just stood frozen, mouths agape in astonishment.
I see.
She was all the way on the left.
Thanks for the massive info dump, I guess. I'm still trying to process everything, but I more or less get what you're trying to say. The long and short of the matter is that Second and Last Defense Academy is currently in quite of a pickle. Am I right to say that?
Yeah. Then we have to go there right away. Since the place is just a decoy, there's no need for us to protect it anymore. The enemy will be attacking that academy tomorrow, right?
Then we must hasten our steps and get there by today. Thank you.
We would greatly appreciate the backup.
Nigo, is the school bus available?
Imagine Hiriko's the murderer, and the only reason she's doing this is so that she can get them all in one place and kill everybody.
Hey, Nigo, can you hear me?
My goodness, how awful!
Oh yes, the bus is available.
2 arms!
Great, we'll meet in the parking lot after everyone gets here. Or after everyone gets ready. Takumi, Hiriko, and Tsubasa, you guys go there first. It's at... Don't worry, I know where it is. Yay, Nozomi's alive! I'm packed and ready to go.
Onward to Last Defense Academy.
So happy Kyoshika's here too. We all started walking towards the bus except for Nigo, who hadn't moved from his spot at all. As soon as we noticed, we stopped walking.
Huh?
Something wrong, Nigo?
Oh.
I can't not go.
What?
I've been ordered to guard Second to Last Academy with my life, therefore I am unable to abandon it. Ordered by who?
Your superior officer, the one who got destroyed?
No, this order came from the higher-ups on the artificial satellite.
So there are higher-ups up on the satellite. No. Can't you defy them somehow? We all tried to talk Nigo out of staying, but he refused to abandon his post. We have no choice but to leave him behind.
But...
It's already night and we're running out of time. We have to go now.
I will be just fine, everybody. You see, there's no commanding officer at Last Defense Academy right now. So if I open a dialogue with the higher-ups about this, they may reassign me there.
You're as good as dead, Nigo.
Fine. Hurry up and do that dialogue thing with your superiors and come over as soon as you can. Understand?
We'll be waiting for you over there.
Thank you. Be careful.
And so we had to part ways with Nigo. After exchanging firm handshakes, we boarded the school bus. We decided to let Tsubasa drive, as she had the most experience with vehicles, and then...
Alright, let's go.
She floored the accelerator and the bus peeled off. We made our way to our base, Last Defense Academy. A short while after setting off, I started a conversation with the 5 members of the Second Academy.
First of all, I'm grateful that you decided to come with us. Am I also right to assume that you believed what I said?
What you said?
About coming back from the future.
It's too much of a coincidence to be made up.
What is more, you possess knowledge about us that we have revealed to none but ourselves.
We believe you only because it makes sense to, not because we want to.
I believe you, Takumi.
Thank you, everyone.
Especially you, Nozomi.
You have no idea how glad this makes me. Because nobody in the other academy believes me at all.
Except for Tsubasa and Hiriko.
Including those 2 over there?
The 5 of them turned to stare at Hiriko and Tsubasa.
You don't believe him? Can you not see the pureness in his eyes?
I'm glad Vogo's here!
Soul itself.
Can someone slash these tires? No. I don't think it's great that he's bringing them to the location of, like, a serial killer, though.
Don't say that.
They kept looking at Hiriko and Tsubasa in plain and undisguised disgust.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
because those people, Tsubasa and Tiriko, do not believe.
Right. The two eventually caved under the weight of their collective stares.
Fine. I believe him.
What, you do? I guess I should too then.
Seriously, that's all it took? I held back from speaking my thoughts out loud. Their reasoning didn't matter as long as they believed me. With this, there were now there were now more people who believed me than those who didn't. It made me feel more at ease after going through those terrible things yesterday. As the bus kept rumbling on, the pleasant swaying sensation made me so drowsy I almost fell asleep. Eventually, the sight of the wall of fire slowly came into view through the windshield of the bus. Probably. Yeah, I would expect...
Oh my god, we get to see Moko's abilities.
And we'll have to upgrade her.
You'll have to upgrade her.
Revisiting our previous discussion from this morning.
Oh, Mr. Siriko, I'm so glad you came safe and sound. I was so sure the serial killer would be coming back by himself.
Ugh. Thank goodness you're both okay.
It's time!
What about me?
By the way, are those guys with you?
Huh.
Nameless NPCs? Hello there, my name is Nozomi Kirifuji.
No!
I'm Moko Mojiro, the apocalyptic maiden of destruction!
Kyoshikika Magadori, at your service.
Not MAGA.
Bow your heads, peasant. I am Karara O Suzuki, the great and powerful.
Karara 2 to Vaughn Lisa. And I'm Yugamu Omokage, teenage assassin, hopeless romantic, and all-around nice guy.
They're neither nameless nor NPCs.
They're totally trying to assert themselves as main characters. You know you're right.
We should introduce ourselves too. That's alright, we've already heard all about you on the bus.
Well, that saves us a lot of time. What are we waiting for then? It's time to play some games where losers get their nails ripped off and for shits and giggles.
Wow, that sounds like my kind of fun.
I'm not playing.
We have a battle coming up tomorrow. Now that the introductions are over, we should rest up until then. So you guys are really gonna fight together with us. And when did you decide that you would fight Shoma? This is before you did that. You know it!
Huh.
It is the very reason we have come here.
Why'd you help us?
Why do you need to ask? It's because we all have the same ultimate goal in mind.
Huh?
Ultimate?
Goal?
From here on, we must protect the baby in the defense room until day 100, right?
Then the missiles he's been charging up will be launched in all directions. All the invaders will be wiped out. That'll be the end of world death. But right before we shoot off in the escape pod to join back up with the rest of humanity on the artificial satellite.
Or, so we have heard from Sir Takumi. I see no reason to say no.
We make it through these 100 days, and everyone's stories end happily. We're with you all the way, except for Gaku. The palpable excitement of the 5 members of the Second Academy stood in stark contrast to the sullen moods of those from this academy. What's the matter? They're just feeling awkward because they have no intention of joining us for tomorrow's defensive battle. Who's Gaku?
Where you guys will be sent into the battlefield as their substitutes even though you're new here.
Wait, why aren't you joining the fight? I already explained on the way here. They do not trust Takumi's leadership.
Oh, the whole time traveling thing.
Who's Gaku? Thank you, Nano.
That's just part of it. Gaku's murder played a bigger part. Right now they all think Takumi did it. Excuse me, Sir Takumi.
When I have to stop reading a line because I'm just laughing too hard. Sir Takumi is a killer?
Of course not! I didn't do it!
Sir Takumi has spoken. What is your response?
Okay, this bitch. We missed her.
We already discussed this thing to death.
But there's no proof yet. Proof of what? Proof of Takumi's innocence.
Apprehend the real perpetrator is the best way to settle this.
I believe you if you can do that.
Who do we actually think it is? I think it's here.
Hiriko or Ima? Well, the twins together, actually. We went back to our rooms soon
Like I
after our
said,
meeting to rest and
ridiculous.
recharge for tomorrow's defensive battle.
I guess I don't understand why anyone would do it, but
As I flopped down onto the bed, I found myself whispering under my breath. The real perpetrator. That's right, I have to find and catch the real culprit. That was the only way I could regain the trust of those 5 and convince them to help with the battles again. It was also the quickest way. Ima was absolutely right. And there was another good reason. I wanted to avenge Gaku. He'd never be able to rest in peace if I let the perpetrator get away. But how would I figure out who the real culprit was? Unlike Kako, I didn't have a detective bone in my body. I had a lot to think about. However, the trip to and from second to last Defense Academy had depleted all my energy. I was swallowed by the darkness of sleep before I could even think about my options. It's so funny that we're just gonna do a route where Gaku doesn't get to be a part of it.
killed Gaku. You had to kill one of my characters with your choice.
It's feeling more balanced this time.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine.
Not yet.
Get ready for your 7th day of active service here at Last
But
Defense
Sirei and Eito are
Academy.
dead for me.
Prepare to spend another day enduring
So
the
that's 2.
unendurable
It's -2
and
pain and
suffering
chance.
the insufferable to pave the
You had a
way for
choice on
humanity's future
Oh,
greatness.
the leave versus stay thing. Somebody else could have died if we left, honestly.
Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Okay, so Takimaru, Darumi, Shoma, Kaku, and Ima aren't even going to come see us off.
They won't be joining the battle. Why would they show up? I don't know. They can at least cheer for us, right?
Get them, guys. Go fight and risk your lives for us because we don't want to. That doesn't sound like a very morale-boosting cheer at all.
Anyway, when is the enemy gonna show up? Anytime now. Remember what I told you in the bus yesterday about the commander's special traits?
Yes, Sir Takumi!
I have it all memorized.
What was this power again?
The alarm sounded immediately after he said that. Is this the, like, pinwheel one?
Oh, this is the one who made copies of
No, Gaku. and
Intruder
Kaku
alert.
and Tsubasa were
Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated.
This was so long ago, I do not remember.
Battle immediately.
I don't blame them for suspecting you to kill him right away.
This is the dragon dude, the first commander you faced? Dragon dude.
Oh yeah, we didn't kill the one who, first time. They got away, remember?
Wait, is this the one where Hiriko was like, we're supposed to kill the commander's watch, and then she forced it?
Yeah, that's probably this one.
Okay.
Because, remember he got away? We didn't kill him the first time, starving. Because, like, he got away, remember?
What? You're our leader, aren't you? Don't you have anything to say to your team before they head out into battle? Oh, right. Is everyone ready?
Ready when you are! The holy Jumanji sword is always ready. She ravenously longs to spill the blood of the wicked.
I'm ready. I took a whole bunch of anti-nausea pills, so I'm...
I made this using my own special formula. Efficacy guaranteed. Loosen up, Tsubasa. You'll be fine. You've got the apocalyptic
We get to see her-
maiden of destruction.
Guys, we get to see her powers!
Looking out for you now. We know she has a mace.
Yeah, we know that's her power, but we don't know what her actual ability.
Thanks, I trust you.
Let's all work together out there. Humanity's counting on us. This isn't just for them, but for ourselves too. We fight for our future. Let's go.
I love Moko.
Oh, we're gonna get to see her. Oh, we could also look for Kurara to see if she's masked. She's not. I love the cut-ins for this. It looks so good. I never get tired of this animation. Moko!
So can you tell Moko that she basically died at second last Defense Academy?
I'm assuming. That means we're gonna have to deal with the fucking commander that can look like anybody at some point.
Yeah, but they need...
If this route even goes that long. Yep, this is our first time having Moko in the party. Alright. Attack +1 per attacks received last turn. Oh, so it's like Shoma.
It's my turn!
Moko is well balanced between offense and defense and has great solo fighting ability. Her special skills, Special Wrestling gives her attack +1 for each attack received in the previous turn. Moko Dynamite. Okay, it's like a Darumi range move, but only in front of her. For 2 damage. Adds armor +3, heals status effects, and it also heals fatigue. Oh, that's defensive. So we need to unlock the other abilities.
I don't know if you can hear those last one.
True. We haven't even had free time on this route. So I'm kind of thinking... I mean, it's hard not to just rely on MC and Hiriko, but I guess we have Takumi. Also, they scaled up these enemies, so they're much more threatening than the last time we did this.
No reason to think the enemies wouldn't be up at the last one.
Ready whenever.
True. So we want her to just get kills, because that makes her passive start happening.
Probably last experiment.
So we're gonna want to do this, and then start one-shotting things.
Yeah.
Out of my way.
She's +2. Then...
Tag me in!
I owe you one. Alright, let's get started. How's this? Oh, satisfying.
Probably...
Leave it to me.
Maybe him, actually.
Time for me to move.
He'll be able to kill on the next turn.
Does this do it for you? I can't wait. Stinks, doesn't it? You make a lovely corpse.
Onward.
Well... Yeah... I have to use this.
I leave the rest to you.
And then...
It's my turn!
Can any of them get to my tower? Yeah.
Let's go.
Here's my...
Time to use it.
There we go. They're gonna all attack her. Can't get through. Through the them can attack. That's fine. All right.
Was like, yeah. I felt that thing where everyone got stronger too.
It's like, Moko, we've never upgraded you. But maybe because she died on the past loop, she just doesn't get to be stronger. Poor gal. Okay, so what does that put her attack power at? Oh, just +1. She'll pick one. It's still okay for now.
Yeah, and it is. Oh, they got her.
Moko wins again!
Time to move.
I mean, this will get her to +3.
Yeah, then you can...
Out of my way. Time for battle. I'll put this to good use.
Time.
Ready whenever.
Fucking love Hiroko!
Broken so soon.
Broken so soon. Sure.
Don't try to stop me!
There's no more AP to get, right? Oh, there's this guy.
Time for me to move.
Yeah. Only if you go a little further.
I can't wait.
Go that far with,
I'll put an end to this!
Ah. You're so right, though. Of course we should go with Kurara.
I appreciate
Oh, Miss Kurara.
Make way! You're in the way! Next!
Alright. So
Time
then
for me to move.
just Twisted Whip.
This hurts.
Did anyone else die after Gaku? No, we just retrieved the other people. We retrieved the other people at the other academy. And we have Moko on our team, which is great. We haven't gotten to use her yet.
I'm good whenever!
Oh, she can.
probably Airblade.
Yeah, I'm
Ready when you are.
Who the fuck is Moko? This is Moko.
Taking lover queen.
Okay. She is Moko Mojiro. Alright, Grant's going in wave 2. Yeah.
We're gonna use Mokos.
Oh, we don't know what it is yet.
We managed to clear out the minions.
Now we shall deal with the commander.
You mean that person over there?
Wait. Who's that?
On the edge of the battlefield watching us fight was a figure I didn't recognize.
Is that the commander you guys fought before?
No. That wasn't the one.
How does Hiroko was right. I never saw that person during the whole of my previous 100 days. I had no idea who they were, but they were not a commander I'd fought before, that's for sure.
Hey! Look! There's someone else over there!
Is that the one then?
Yes, it is.
That's the commander we faced our first day here. God of the planet, hear my plea and lend me thy strength.
Oh, right, we can understand
Blood
them.
of my bond release!
So, the other person.
I'm gonna be honest, I think the designs of the commanders is the weakest part of this game. I don't really like these. I don't vibe with these things.
Paragon of order.
Like their armor, you mean? Or what they turn into?
They turn
Run
into,
this time.
Their armor's fine.
I'm done running away. I have to stand and fight.
I think if I was gonna critique the game on anything, it would be the enemy designs.
If you don't,
Well, the regular enemies just look silly. I think the commanders are cool.
Monstrosities. But it's a personal preference. I personally don't like them. Like the one I really like is the Spring Commander because I think they look cool.
more human-like.
How is it I can understand him?
Little Black Riding Hood over there hasn't done anything, though.
Little Black Riding Hood?
See that black hood they're wearing? Name fits to a T.
Who is that? Why is someone I've never seen before showing up all of a sudden? Did the timeline change?
Hey, Takumi! Stop staring off into space like some plebeian and start acting like a leader, why don't you?
Yes. Right. Everyone, concentrate your attacks on the giant commander
Oh,
over there
Kinetic,
first.
thanks for the raid! Why, hello! Welcome, everybody.
Hello.
How's your
Little
stream?
Black Riding Hood can wait.
Understood.
We're doing kind of a late stream tonight on 100 Line. Yes, Air Assassin and Chrysalis Games. Hi, guys. Alanius, welcome, welcome. What were you guys up to? I know! I'm never live by the time you're done, because this time zone shit. But we're like, oh, Chrysalis, thank you so much for the follow. We're like very addicted to playing this visual novel, and we keep sneaking in little sessions when I'm not expecting to. Hi, Monsters Inc. Very cute name.
He's 80 health now.
Yeah, they scaled this up quite a bit, didn't they?
Let's do this.
We basically just beat this game's like 35-hour prologue last night after a 12-hour stream. So like, this game is a lot. I cannot recommend it enough. This game is so sick. It's a visual novel primarily, but it has this tactics combat involved as well.
Yeah, we just got our Bankai.
Oh, well, that animation was neat. Also, guys, if you guys don't know me, Kinetic's my pal, and I am LPT. I stream mainly JRPGs, but we also do visual novels, action RPGs, lots of stuff, so, gotcha games.
Leave it to me.
Wow. What were you guys doing tonight?
Let's get to the killing. Time for me to move.
Uh-oh.
I can't wait.
Is Takumi our only character that does piercing? He is, right?
Yeah.
Just some Claire. Oh, good.
Let's get to the killing.
Our plate's so bad.
Stinks, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
I am planning on starting Claire. I need to figure out, actually, I ordered a copy off Amazon, but it's been hard for it to,
Time for me to move.
I guess the game's sold out everywhere.
Which good for them. Solo Dev's first studio's first game, and it's selling, and a lot of people think it's gonna be Game of the Year, so props to them.
I ordered it on my birthday though, and they said that they like the estimated delivery date was like May 16th, but it hasn't even shipped yet.
You delivered it.
And I delivered it here, so I'm gonna have to cancel the order if I don't have an email tomorrow morning. I know, because we're moving on Wednesday, so I'm like,
Got you. Leave it to me.
well, where is it?
My apologies.
My copy took 2 weeks to arrive. What'd you get it for, oh no? Cancel and get digital, but Kinetic. I gotta get my physical. I think I'll just cancel it and have the new one ordered to my new address. PlayStation? Yeah, me too.
Kneel before me!
My turn.
This is the one things we are not twins about. No.
Right here. Alright, let's get started.
I love my giant collection of games. Looking at my game shelf and seeing everything there is like,
My turn at last!
it's my favorite.
You had this coming! I've got this!
You had this coming!
Unsightly beast!
Okay. Oof. Oh, it's bleeding? Oh, let's go.
It's good work.
The turrets actually cleared out all those extra ads too. That was great. Alright, what you gonna do with your AP? Oh, let's look at
for me to move.
What is Moko's special?
Experiment time.
We're gonna try it.
Just bring that back. It's my turn.
How much damage? 6? Oh.
Oh, we gotta see the animation. We gotta see.
Right.
Here's what you all came to see.
Oh, that's sick.
Ooh. Okay, wait. AoE 4 damage for a counter.
Let us begin.
I don't trust digital games. What happens when the company deletes them or makes them subscription only? I don't think they can do that after the initial purchase, though.
I mean, quite obscure they're not, but I understand the apprehension, honestly.
Oh, he's dead.
Yes, this is it.
Oh, +1 attack for Takumi. It leveled up for killing him. Did you see that?
Time to move.
I've got this. Good to go.
I think so.
Say when. This should do it. Thanks. Let's do this. I've got this.
Don't you think it would be better to let them run forward and then hit the boss at the same time as you do the super, though? Or you're just doing this to farm AP for the boss? Okay.
One last strike!
This thing is just so broken. It's like a weapon damage now or something.
Oh god, 12 with the attack boost because Yugami died.
Ready whenever.
Oh, our turrets are already gone.
Alright, let's get started.
Oh. And then Springtrap, here we go.
My turn. Take this! Now then, to business. Alright, let's get right here.
Okay, can
Ready
she do it?
whenever. Time for battle. How's this?
Girl.
How sad. Alright, let's get started. I'll chop you to pieces. Broken. Now then, to business. My turn. 2 arms!
No.
Ready whenever.
That one.
2 arms!
Yeah, and then Kyoshika can hit.
Out of my way. Let us begin.
No.
Back up.
Leave it to me. Let's put this to use. Onward.
Perfect.
Let's begin.
They left themselves
My
open.
apologies.
200 voltage now too.
I've got this. I'm good to go.
So it seems like with the upgraded enemy difficulty, we're actually gonna have to use Nozomi now.
Leave it to me. Time for action. I'll help.
Thanks.
You saved my neck.
Ready when you are.
Jeez, yeah, chonk him. Do it.
Let's go. Time to use it. Ready when you are. Let's go.
Jesus Christ, 13 damage.
One last strike!
Yeah, Nano, I'm gonna have to make that a voice line. This attack is Omega broken.
I'm good to go. Time for action. I've got your back. I own the big.
Takumi's good at. Oh my god, you can do it twice. Oh.
Take care of the rest.
I don't believe it.
2 arms.
Spring trap. Oh, but you probably want to do it at a range, otherwise it's gonna kill.
Fine. He's amazing.
Yeah, the fight's actually over, right?
Let us begin.
Get countered one more time. Well. Banzai!
This is a predicament.
Leave it to me. I've got you.
Thanks.
You saved my neck.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Say when. My turn.
Okay.
Strong enough.
Oh god. Takumi's just kind of broken.
Back to the front line.
Alright, well, Yugamu, good job. Oh, we're gonna get to talk to him this time.
We did it! We took down the commander! What about Little Black Riding Hood?
I looked around. The mysterious figure had disappeared at some point during the battle.
Who the heck was that anyway?
Mayhaps a passerby who was on their way to the convenience store?
How does a random passerby simply walk onto a highly secured compound like this?
While on the way to the convenience store at that.
More importantly, what should we do about the commander? He's not dead yet.
Tsubasa pointed to where Mervrum lay on the ground, heavily injured but still breathing.
I think he's trying to say something.
Let me see.
Yugamu knelt over the fallen commander. After a quick but surprisingly thorough examination, he spoke up again.
His vocal cords have been crushed. Someone must have hit him right in the throat.
So, he won't be able to talk then.
That's right. Even if he could, it's not like we can understand their language.
That's not true. When he first showed up, he told us his name and stuff. Remember?
I am Mervrum.
They all understood?
The paragon of order. In the name of order, I will strike you down. That was what I heard.
He was the one who got struck down in the end. So,
what?
Back to the topic at hand. What should we do with him?
Why are we even discussing this? We kill him and take his cryptoglobin.
Why are they able to understand it this time?
Huh? To survive to day 100, we must fight and win every single battle that is to come. And for that to happen, we must keep getting stronger.
I am of the same mind.
Take him out, Takumi. Make it quick.
They were all waiting for me to make the call. I hardened my resolve and nodded slowly.
We're required to.
I don't think so.
Okay, who are we giving it to?
Oh, I want to feed Hiruko.
Well, you got the last one.
Oh, true. Wait, I did?
Hey, guys, if you just say something confidently, people believe it.
I think Takumi was the only choice. Do you want to rock, paper, scissors for it?
Oh.
Yeah, not again.
I think I'm okay with Hiruko.
Yeah?
Okay with Hiruko.
Okay. We never boosted her, I feel like.
Hers is good, but...
Okay.
I think Hiruko is going to be a character you upgrade a lot. I'm fine with Hiruko.
Alright, let me do it.
Alright. This is a solid pick too. We will do Moko. We will. She likes it.
Exquisite.
Yeah, I love Hiruko. I was honestly really distraught when she disappeared so early. And we hung on to so much copium for so long before I accepted that she was just going to be dead in that loop.
What it is, I think Hiriko's really good to upgrade. I think Moko is probably going to be 2, because they both have ways with their passives to get higher base attack, which means their special will deal more damage. Ours is just broken, dealing 13 damage already. But I think Hiriko's probably better than Moko's. And they both have kind of like similar area of effects.
Well, Hiriko's area of effect right now is weak.
He just got 20,000.
Well, we have 22,000 total.
Okay.
So overall, what did you think of the fight with Moko? Oh, fighting with Moko for the first time?
Moko, we can't judge it until we have the other abilities. Moko's...
She's underwhelming because we haven't been able to upgrade her to the extent that the other characters are.
And her special looks like it's kind of just a smaller area of an effect than Hiriko's, with a similar area range, because it's like around her. So that's why I was like, also, I think I'd rather just upgrade Hiriko. But if Moko has some cool abilities, we don't know Moko's other abilities, and we don't know Hiriko's third ability.
I think Moko's passive is good, so the character definitely has, potential.
Yeah, it's a character who can actually attack who has Shoma's abilities.
Yeah.
So I think they're good just because Shoma has a great ability.
Plus her base HP is high, so we'll be able to just send her in places, and depending on what her second and third abilities are, like, she could be really strong.
Yeah. We just don't have the information. Takumi just kind of broke it because we upgraded him a lot.
At night, the 8 of us who had fought in the defensive battle held a small victory party in the cafeteria. We discussed who deserved to be crowned MVP and who had the coolest looking finishing moves. Everyone talked and laughed pleasantly as we reviewed the battle together. Even though a fellow comrade had been killed just 2 days ago, the adrenaline rush of victory had us in high spirits. And then they showed up. 5 members who hadn't taken part in the battle. Hunger pangs got the better of your suspicions.
Sorry, but we're not in the business of feeding losers here. None of you did anything to contribute to this victory.
Hey!
Come on, don't be like that. It's just food. What's the big deal?
We're here to poach your food.
Then what are you here for?
Just thought it would be the right thing to not even say thank yous, you know.
Thanks for what? Thank you for saving the Academy and us.
Yes, thank you. From the bottom of my worthless heart, thank you. There's no need to be so formal. I'd rather hear you say you'll help us out in the next battle. Those are 2 different things.
Yeah!
We still need thank Mr. Sumino stinks to high heavens. Honestly, what's your thoughts on we start upgrading, just getting everyone special?
Yeah, I like even balance of everybody.
We already did Karara because he's the only one I wouldn't. Although I don't see the point of really upgrading. Oh wait, Nozomi can't anyway. We ain't even gonna let the figure to help until we can prove his innocence.
You have to show us concrete proof that he wasn't the killer.
We do have Nozomi at +1 though.
Yeah.
Because of that one like story event.
Yeah.
Your stance hasn't changed since last night then. Basically, you want to find the real murderers.
Just the worst.
Yes, that is, if you can find one, since Takumi may very well be the culprit.
Huh?
Well, evidence is pointing towards the culprit is either Hiriko, Tsubasa, or Takumi. Because no one died while we were all together.
I mean, Tsubasa did find the body.
So, one of the 3 is probably guilty. The party ended soon after, and we all went back to our own rooms. When I did the same, I found someone waiting for me there. Oh.
Hello. It's been a while.
You. Why? No, wait. I get it. You have clues to the identity of the real perpetrator who killed Gaku 2 days ago. And you're here to share them with me, right?
Sadly, that's not what I'm here for. I'm aware one of your friends, Gaku Murako, was killed by someone. However, I wasn't there when it happened, so I didn't witness the crime. I'm far from omnipotent.
Bless you.
Well, I'm able to move instantly to any location I have in mind. I don't have full knowledge of everything that goes on in this academy.
That's too bad. What are you actually here for then?
To inform you of something, I'll keep it short. I'm not feeling very well right now.
Huh?
Not feeling well. In what sense?
Right, you can't tell because I'm in this form. Basically, I'm sick.
How did that happen?
We are in a particular space known as blood space in this world. It is a distinct space full of cryptoglobin energy. However, a maleficent aura from the future has been seeping into certain parts of that space. My true form, the baby, is being badly affected by that aura.
Huh?
You are aware the baby's body is also full of cryptoglobin energy, yes? That is why the malicious aura is also emerging on the baby's body.
So probably that hooded person we saw. I'm sorry, what exactly are you trying to say?
To put it simply, a source of evil intent for this timeline is invading the baby's body.
Oh, that leaves me more confused than ever. What should I do? What can I do to help? Can I bring the baby some medicine? Wait, if a malicious aura is causing this, I should be bringing an exorcist, right?
The only cure is to solve the case in the future that's causing this.
Huh?
Case in the future? Not what happened to Gaku 2 days ago?
I did mention the malicious aura is coming from the future, didn't I? Solving the case that produces that aura is the cure to this disease. When all is settled, the baby's body should
make a full recovery? This is setting itself up so that when we reach a lock, it's gonna say you have to play a different route in order to progress this route because we haven't done something in another route in order to proceed this.
That counts as ending Pangy's route.
Yeah, I would agree with that, yeah.
This also means I won't be able to show you myself to you for a while. That's what I wanted to tell you today.
So I won't be able to talk to you for a while.
Please don't look sad. This isn't goodbye forever.
It's just...
Must solve the future case yourself. We'll be able to see each other again. I'm counting on you.
With that, the ghost boy disappeared from sight. Future case.
Hey!
What case, though? Wait, does that mean there's going to be another murder? No, he didn't mention anything about the case being a murder case. I prayed that it would be about something completely different. I never wanted to see something like that again.
It was Gaku, it's fine.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it.
Alright, let's go.
Like, if the next person that's killed is Shoma, then, like... ever. Alright, guys, it is after midnight. It was an impromptu stream. We're gonna stream again tomorrow, so, we'll see you guys again with some more 100 Line then. Everybody have a good night, and thank you for tuning in. We'll see you guys later, and sleep well.